wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is.
Boom.
No, sir. Dave Marwood, you have no faith in me. No faith in me. The badger never gets abandoned. I know they said betrayed then. The badger never gets abandoned. And if you know it, you should know it, Dave Marwood. Oh, what we all saying? Absolutely jiggery dude. Yes, Brett. Yes, MVG. Yes, Brett. Yes, MVG. Lukey boy. Badger's in the building. Joe Depp. Someone somewhere must be having a piss. Good shout. Got to get it done early, haven't you? Mr. White Snake, what's good? MVG in the building. As Jack's normally late, he should employ a warm-up act to get us all in the mood. 3 reasons. 1, I don't think anybody would be willing to do it, Joe Depp. 2, I'd have to give them full availability. You know, they'd have to give me full availability because we never know how long the warm-up's going to be, do they? And 3, I'd have to let them on my laptop when ultimately. There's no other way of going about it. Yes, JT, just for the cocksuckers, for Brendan Aronson can be one. Tell me his G&A for the last 11 games. I can 0. Shocking to say. It's good to have you back, JT. I'm glad you're back with a vengeance. You just needed some Aronson action for you, didn't you? To really let it set in. 11 games is like the magic number for you, isn't it? So, and then you're in and on. Yes, BMG back up in this bitch. You got BMG back in the building. Here is the corruptor of the nation's youth himself. How you doing, Jack? Yes, indeed, MVG. What's the corruptor of the nation's youth? Ruthless. I'll take it though. To be fair, you know, quite the leader if we're corrupting all the youth. We want to be corrupting, don't we? What's Brett's shit idea? What do you mean? Okay, while Jack ain't started on the 23rd at 6 p.m. UK time, the release of City of Leeds Fans 12 months on channel review will be out. So stay locked for that off Mr. Whitesnake. No doubt about that. The nerves are jingling and jangling these nerves, aren't they? And you know it. Brett's got, I don't know what his shit idea is, but he's got to admit at some point that he's a Leeds fan. It all comes towards the end of the season. Not looking forward to it at all, MVG, but still have to back us. Well, we are okay this weekend. With Dr. Farke at the wheel, with Aronson's G&A in the last 11 games, he's due a nice goal. Translation, Jack doesn't trust any of us enough to take over his channel. It's the logins that I'd have to give you, MVG. And to be brutally honest, I'm not even sure if it wasn't for the fact Apple remembers my logins, I'd probably forget the login anyway, so I probably shouldn't reveal that live on air. But you know what time it is. Get that badger in and on and over here. We had to move back to get his greatness in. Nobody do it how he does it. There's a couple of things I wanted to discuss today. Well, not discuss, but you know, it's Thursday, innit? So we don't go over the top with discussions. Let's just have a look at what JT's having a go at Aronson about. My fave number 11 just makes more sense that Farke is clueless. Still playing Brendan Aronson with no G&A gonna cost us. Who would you get in there then, JT? Who gets in there to get us all them goals and all them assists that have, you know, truth be told, dried up over the last few games? How many goals have we got in the last 11 games? None in 3. 1 in 4. 3 in 5. 6 in 7. 6 in 6. 6 in 7. 7 in 8. 8 in 9. And that ain't even right, dude. What are you talking about? You're not including FA Cup, are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the 10th game, he scored against Newcastle, Luke. What are you on about, my old mucker? He got 2 goals against Newcastle, which is 10 games ago. I presume you count him games he's not even played in. He didn't even play in last FA Cup game. You can't be expecting my man fucking Aronson to be scoring goals when he's not even in the team. Didn't even come off at bench against Norwich, and my man's expecting him to get goals and assists from being cooped up on bench. We'll take that, Brett. We'll take that. That poor 17-year-old you bought a beer for, Jack, he's descended into hell. I forgot about that guy, actually. He did me a bit dirty, really, because I went to bar to him and then he was talking to his... I think he was talking to his dad. I'm not sure it was his dad, to be fair, but I was like, yeah, I'll fucking get you it. Did I say that he offered me one? That's how he sort of got me on the inside, and I was like... And he went, well, will you get them? He was like, if you get them out, you know, and I was like, well, why won't you get them? What? I says, no, I don't want one anyway or something. I can't remember how it went, how it played out. But he won 18, basically, so I was like, well, I'll just get them then. So I fucking bought him out of my hard-earned money, bought him a gauge. Yes, BMG's back in the building, so we're back in with here. So let's get an 11 going on. Frequently changed hairstyle. Oh, hang on a minute. Hold up. Boom. Hey. This week's 11. Frequently changed hairdo. What else we got? Double barreled. Fuck me, I've butchered that spelling. That's pub fear. Changed allegiance. I think I've butchered that spelling as well, but we all know what we're doing here. And only scored worldies, but we can have Brett's side here instead of one of those. Well, let's have a vote on this. Or is it Brett's idea from the only players from different countries? So we do need to do that one week. Joe Depp's not having it, but that is a good idea. Not just the youth, he's the corruptor, the AOP. The badger is mesmerising. I hope you're not the AOP there, though. 78 RPM. Drug addiction, homelessness, gambling debts, etc. Well, you know, it's best for him to get on with it. If he's only 17, you know, why wait? Do you know what I mean? It's all in your head. Friends with a monster that's under my bed. The mullet 11, Joe Depp. We've had an hairdo one, haven't we? Yes, Andrew Thompson, what's good? Where's AO at? We need AO to be telling everybody that we need to get these likes up. What likes are we on here? 16, we've got 30 in room. Come on, we've got double. We can double it up, doubly. Missed you, Joe Depp, and the guys. My mate came out to visit and the temperature got into the 40s. Loving it, BMG. You deserve the time away, mate. Ex-player now manager 11's a good one. I'll write that one down as well, to be fair. Ex-player now manager. I want to discuss the new rules for the 3 new rules for the World Cup. That's the thing now what's happening because he's still on the pitch. But we've just gone back enough, old enough. We're old enough to know. I thought we'd done an hairdo, haven't we, BMG? I'm all right, all boxed up. How are you, sir? I'm glad to be home. Felt like fucking forever and a day yesterday. No, not outside. Just window down, I would have thought. Not a chance we're relegated, said Steve Tordoff. Love it, mate. Absolutely agree. 15th in league. Both now and at the end of the season. Everybody's panicking about teams that are below us because Tottenham drew a game at weekend. Forest Ham won in 5. West Ham have won 1 in 5. Fuck them. Everybody panicking about Farke's comments about saying we need between, what did he say, 6 and 8 points. Somebody actually comically put, so you mean 7, which I actually enjoyed that comment. I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, between 6 and 8, and then everybody goes, we're going to need more than that. We're going to need 12. We're going to need at least 12, 15 points. Like I said, Well, we need to start by getting 6 to 8, don't we? If we get 7 points in the next 3 games, then we can look at getting 12, can't we? No, because we need to get 12. We need to get 12. Like, yeah, there's 8 games. I think he's just saying. I think he's just little bite-sized, keeping it comfortable for the fan base, for the team. There's no need to panic. We need 9 points. I'd prefer him to say 9 points in the next 9 games. Just, 3 wins, basically, or 2 wins and 3 draws. Obviously, you lot can do the maths. But I prefer him to say 9 points. I think that's obviously what we'll get anyway, to be honest. I think we'll probably get 2 wins and a few draws. It's going to be a big weekend this weekend, that is for sure. But if we win this weekend, we're already halfway to what he's saying we need, which I genuinely think that's the game he's playing. I think it's bite-sized for the team, for the players, for the fan base to just think, right, if we only need 6 points, we can get that in the next 2 weeks, can't we? Well, no, we can't, actually, because there's a break before Man U game, isn't there? But 3 points at weekend's halfway there. That's what he's saying. But that's not even the reality. I think we'll get 9. Neville confirmed it on Overlap today. Some managers are stubborn. Roy Keane also said fringe players can be lazy trainers. Yeah, it's quite. I'm 40 minutes into Overlap or something. Roger Slicker. It's quite a good episode. 10 games still shit, for fuck's sake. When we go down, whose fault is it, Jack? Do you think the world works like that? Like where, I don't know, we've performed all season and then it has to be like somebody's fault? Or do you reckon we could have had a decent season and then sort of, a few draws too many? Obviously, a few decisions made, a few things that Farke's fucked up on, a few things that Farke's done well on. When Aronson were banging goals in, I've said all season, you're only looking for your attackers. If all we're doing is trying to survive, when everybody was of the opinion that we should just aim for 17th, and I'd take 17th now, that seems to have gone out of window when with 9 games to go with 15th. And there's 4 teams significantly worse off than us. You'd rather be where we are. That energy's gone, which is fine. So I don't know whether there'll be individual things. Goodmanson error, putting it in top corner against Fulham springs to mind. Really poor against Nottingham Forest away. I don't know if it comes down to whose fault is it. I think we've signed some decent players. I think we could have got a sprinkling on top. I personally don't think it's Aronson's fault if we go down, JT. I think that's crazy. I think Farke takes the blame, and I think that's the right thing to happen. Ultimately, I think it's on Farke's head. Again, that's why he's the one that's saying we need 6 to 8 points. But I don't know if it's his fault. I think he would have played a part in it, just as all the players would have. If we were to go down, have not been good enough. Just for instance, JT, if we stay up, whose fault isn't it? Who's to praise? Or would you just say that will luck? Who's why we stayed up? Who's done that? That would be my question to you, JT. Keep it a bit George Michael, mate. It was only late on. Steamy. Hot and steamy. Big weekend for both teams. For relegation battles and bragging rights. I think Tottenham will beat Forest on Sunday. That is my thoughts. And to be honest, as much as I want Tottenham to go down, it's game time now, isn't it? If we win tomorrow and Tottenham win tomorrow, on Sunday, it pulls us away, doesn't it? Puts us on 35, puts them on 33, leaves Notts Forest on 29, then it doesn't really matter what West Ham do. I'm also prepared to hand the adjudication over to a volunteer. It's very kind of you, BMG. We need a couple more votes on this though, BMG, because we're staying in here. Frequently changed hairdos on 22%, double barrels on 28%, change allegiances on 28%, and only scored worldies on 22%. So this is hotly contested, boys. So smash a like and get your voting for the 11. JT, what will it take for Farke for you to start believing in Leeds' success again? I don't think he could. Roger, I think that's the reality in it. I think that's the reality of JT's I don't want to say existence, but I think that's where he's at. Nonso would be on 15 goals if played more, and Largy 30 if he were here and playing. Do I think that? The fuck do I? But either taking Brendan's minutes and we would be relegated. Well, this is it, 78 RPM, but that's there's too much hindsight in there, isn't there? It's you know, because Nonso would have 15 goals, wouldn't he? And Largy would have. I mean, 30 is conservative, isn't it? You know, how many goals would Largy Ramazani have if he'd have, you know, been injured at Leeds all year instead of at Valencia? BMG is a man of experience, and you know it. BMG can't take it away from the governor, can we? That's what I mean. Whenever BMG's in, let's do an underlap 11. Yeah, we'd all have to make his case for our positions. MVG, you can. Everyone refused last time, then bitched about me being tyrannical. Oh, BMG, you've got to... This is what I mean. When you step forward, big man, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. They're going to come for you, aren't they, these monsters? The game don't stop. It never holds up. The lookalike 11. Dewsbury Hall for me, or Liam Cooper. Get them both. Don't let the bastards drag you down, says MVG. And I couldn't agree more, MVG. Don't let them do it, BMG. It's what they're here for. It's what we're all here for. You're irreplaceable, BMG. They did a shit job adjudicating last week. I thought I did. I was quite proud of myself how I'd managed to keep up with it, but we desperately missed BMG last week. Probably MVG. Probably BMG. Probably war, yeah. But that's what it's all about. That's what I mean. Me included. Don't let the bastards bring you down, including me. To meet Leeds legends, and after the match we go back in for more drinks and desserts. Should be a good day. Are you at the match, Jack? Yes, Trevor Hughes. Are you in the... I can't remember what it's called, but over road from East Stand. What's it called? I've been in a few times with Bob. Oh, all boxed up. Thank you, dude. Absolute legend, man. It's very kind of you, dude. Thank you, man. Let's write you down, brother. Shout out. Top man. I appreciate you all boxed up. It's very kind of you, dude. Chat's all boxed up, and you know it. Smash a like for all boxed up, and you know it. It's because it was split between AO and Jack. Need one to have the final say, says MVG. I didn't want to overstep my mark, you see. Hey up, Jack. This is an old shout. Loved Rafinha, but is he the only world-class player we've had in the last 20 years? I'd have to work out who we had in the last 20 years, but ultimately, you know, because I still sort of think some of the top players that we had in the Premier League from years gone by is in the last 20 years, but they've probably gone, haven't they? But yes, I think he is, isn't he? I think he is. Off the top of my head. Let's whack that in a poll. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, fucking hell. We need some more votes. It's still a dead tie. Still a dead tie, boys. Oh, what's going on here? We haven't won in 12, says JT. Okay. Whose fault would that be, JT? I don't want to play if it don't go my way, 11. Plenty of them, Mr. Whitesnake. Plenty of them. Chat to all boxed up again. Appreciate you, brother. OAP. I'm proud to be fit enough to do heavy stuff. 20 to 30 years old. Might break a nail on. Never in doubt, 78 RPM. Never in doubt. Strikes again, 78. Also, he knows Jack's tendency to rig these things in his favour. Don't get this fucking in need of a shaved tash going, mate. This rat on my lip. Don't get that wobbling, mate. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. I'm keeping the job on the basis that I'm slightly less shit than everyone else. Well, you're the best of a bad bunch, BMG, but sometimes it's worthy of it, isn't it? Good enough for me, says MVG. See, Joe Depp is merciless. We need to get a scoreboard up, I think. Quite probably. We'll end up on 48, maybe 50 points if we play with the determination, unity and grit we did against Palace. 48 points, maybe a bit of a stretch for us, Mr. Whitesnake. But if we go on another little run, you know, like we did over Christmas, you know, we're due a little run, really. If this is JT's bad patch, I'll take it. Christensen, there's Rocker. Firpo's actually world class, isn't he? Jokes aside. Do you think there's anybody in that? Well, I'll poll that. I've got a few polls already popping into me. Somebody decide on these 11s, boys. They keep evening out. They drive me crazy, the international breaks, Brett. I cannot stand them. They really knock me off. We thought we was getting 6 points from Palace and Sunderland. We got 1. These are you're spitting facts, JT. But we're not getting to the core of the problem, are we? We're not finding out whose fault it is. Whose fault would it be? You ask me whose fault it would be. I want to know whose fault it would be. For you. Go on. Get your Farke in there. There's 4 teams in the mire. If they grab the points, Leeds are shafted on draws and losses. So whose fault would it be, Roger Slicker? Come on, we need some faulters here. Yes, War Piglet, what's good, my brother, me dude? Smash a like for us, guys. The poll is on a dead tie. It's doing me head in. Oh, it's finally somebody's taking the lead. Hang on. The double-barreled has won on 31%. So we're going double-barreled. And then I get to start a new poll for AO, even though he's not here. Do we have any players currently who could be world class in the future? Because Rafinha, you know, I know he was amazing when he came here, but you could argue Rafinha only became world class sort of, you know, I mean, he probably didn't have we didn't have the team to be world class, did we? So slow down, Brett. Slow down. Oh, MVG. Jack wasting money on Waitrose. Sack of shit fund. Appreciate you, man. I had a bag of bollocks in there. Really did. I just thought every 15, 20 minutes thought, oh, I'm just going to need to go have a wander around Waitrose again. It was awful. I was there for 9 hours in end. 9 hours. And then I had to get... Luckily, the guy was going to drop me off. I'll tell you later. But it was gonna take me halfway, and then I was gonna have to swap over and then take the van off the back of his wagon and then put it on another one. But he just took me all the way home. But then he started falling asleep. So it was. I thought, you know, I was buzzing when he turned up, and then when we were driving home, I thought, if I die like this, if I die having sat in the services for 9 hours waiting for this guy to come pick me up, then when he came, I thought in my life, I thought it was my saviour. I thought it was the Lord reincarnated, and then I thought he was going to kill me on the way home. He was going to crash, because he were literally, because I know what it's like, you know, getting a bit tired behind the wheel, and he were giving alt signs. It was like the head scratch. You were going into head scratch, and then he were going like long big sighs and that. Like, you're getting tired, aren't you, mate? But he was so moody. Well, he wasn't moody. He just didn't want to talk to me. And then, but I didn't want to talk to him, to be fair. But, you know, there's a level, in you're in car 2 hours together. You'd think you'd just sort of say, like, you know, where do you live? Or just summit, you know. And then what else for it? Sweets. Going into sweets every now and again, into his top shelf sweets. I thought, I hope these are ecstasy or something. Really wake you up, pal. And then he was drifting. And then when we hit rumble strips, I had to, like, look at him. And then I think he sorted himself out a bit. I thought, I'm not as what do you mean? What would be the word? I'm not as confrontational as you might imagine, boys. So, you know, I'd have probably just died on the merit of me being, like, unwilling to go, like, oh, mate, come on. Don't kill me now. But I give him the stare down. I thought, I'm going to have to say, mate, do you want me to drive? Or just pull over and, you know what I mean, let's have a rest. You get some kit, mate. I said I won't. I said I'd tell you later, and then I've ended up going on a ramble. But yes, MVG. Shout out to MVG, my dude. Smashes a like for MVG. Smash a like on MVG's comment, rather. You're a legend, mate. Shout out to MVG. Oh. Why is it only mega depressive Leeds fans who think we are relegating? Literally no one else does. When we spoke about it, even on radio at 78 RPM, nobody's even saying, you know, they're not even really putting us in mix, which don't mean we're out of it. And Farke did say today, to be fair, in his press conference, that we're in the relegation battle. He's under there's no confusion about it. You know, we need to pick up some points or we could get dragged into it, obviously. But we are 15th, you know, so there does need to be a little bit of, you know, I don't know. I knew it'd be like this, to be fair, but I thought we'd be able to enjoy the season a little bit more, RPM, just in generally. If we stay up, it'll be nothing to do with Dr. Farke, obviously. Exactly 78, that's what I'm saying. Jack, you going to fill us in on trains, planes and automobiles, your breakdown scenario? I just kind of did, to be fair, by accident, Roger Slicker, but I will go into much deeper depth later on. I will. Never said Brendan Aronson, it's Farke's fault for playing him. There we go, JT. If we stay up, Farke still get the sack for me. He won't get the sack for you, JT, to be fair, but I mean, if he gets the sack, he will have got the sack, but it won't be for you. It'll be for Voldemort, won't it? Oh, Hummers 11, what you saying? I made it for your stream, live stream. Woot! Case of beer money. Hummers 11. Behave yourself, brother. The super chats are flying in tonight, boys. Let's not do this again. Shout out to Hummers 11, the best number in the world. JT's favourite number. Hummers 11, the boyo. Appreciate you, Hummers. Shout out to Hummers. Whack a like on Hummers for me. Cheers, Hummers. You're a legend, mate. It's crazy, 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 crazy stuff. Overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Smash a like for my man Hummers. Some name as well, Hummers. Every time I see it, I always think, yeah, some name. Reminds me of, obviously, the big Hummer. I wish you could put, like, little stabs up. It's the big Hummers that I've always had a Hummer. We used to, well, I don't have a Hummer, but we used to get a Hummer to all titty bars. It was this fucker that used to come and get us to go take us to titty bars back in there in, well, obviously in Leeds, but we'd, what was it? I'm going to have to text my mate to find out. I'll remember. Silks. It were called Silks. And they used to do this, obviously it was all branded up. See if there's a Silks Hummer. It's shut down now because I think we're a bit dodgy at best of times, but, oh my God, no, it was a big limo thing, actually. Yeah, it wasn't a normal Hummer. It were like a limo Hummer. But it was one of the yellow ones. It's a beast, this. But yeah, you used to get in, and they'd take you into town for free. But they'd drop you at the titty bar. But we used to just go. I mean, we'll go to the titty bar later, granted. But you'd go. You'd get your free lift into town, and then they just knew us in end. So they'd pick us up from, like, somewhere where no taxi drivers would pick us up from, genuinely, because it were in near Bermontoffs or in Bermontoffs, Lincoln Green, right dump. And that's where our studios were. So they'd come and get us, and there was the only people that would come and get us because taxi drivers refused to come get you from them areas. But that'd come pick you up all. So you'd get the limousine in, but what they started doing is putting chicks in the limousine to try and actually get us to come in. because they knew that we were just taking the lift. So they'd actually put chicks in there and then they try and schmooze you in. But to be fair, it still didn't work because we're not simps. But we did go later on because they did deserve our custom when we'd had another 7 beers. So, yeah, that's my Hummers story. Hope you enjoyed it, Hummers11. Shout out to Hummers11, my dude. Smashes a like for the Hummers story. For the Swan story, there's a swan involved in that story, Roger Slicker. It's a long time until the next Prem game, so it's really important that we win on Saturday, or at least gain ground with a draw versus losses for the others. BMG, don't mention a draw or they'll all go crazy on you, but I honestly, this weekend is enormous, so there's no denying it. It's one of the more winnable games. I know Brentford are decent, but I think, under the lights, they've got 1 win in 5. They're drawing games as well. They've lost 1-3, lost 1, 1-1 in last 5. We've got 3 draws, 2 losses in last 5. I think it's a winnable game, and I know they're a decent side, but it's Saturday night, under the lights. Farke's record's good under the lights. Let's have it. Let's get enjoyed. 100% JT, but for now, 100% Fire Beast, says Luke. A geet up. I've already said it. Think Leeds and Sunderland need to change managers in the summer, regardless how the season finishes. Brett, I really would like that to come true for you, just for your own, because you can have what you want at your club. I don't want that to come true at our club. And then, because what I would really like is to be able to do a yin and a yang and play off our seasons against each other and see if Dr. Farke, with a few more funds and some more tools in his shed, in his dirty masturbation shed, with a few more options in there, I'd love to see how Sunderland get on with their new Oracle manager that you all think you can get. Get the new guy in. The new guy's always better. Get the new guy in to take you to the next level, and then we'd have to see who gets to the next level, wouldn't we? And you can cut this up. We'll chop this bit up, Brett. Hopefully you change your manager and we don't. Now I don't think either of us will, and then one of us will probably go down next year. So you'll be proved right. So you've got best of both worlds there, Brett. Shout out to Hummers for the crazy super chat. You're a ledge, mate. And anybody that's just joined, I'm not passing over that super chat. I've given it the Hummers story. If you've only just joined, it got a full story. Got the Hummers 11 story. Is Gilly not a fan, Mr. Whitesnake? Is he not a fan? If we stay up, I don't think Farke gets canned. I think the 49ers have for stability. I think they'll keep him even if we go down. I've said this a few times, BMG. I don't want to keep boring everybody with it, but I do think they'll get rid of him if we go down, and I think they should. So the project's failed. I don't think they keep him if we go down, because when we come back up, I believe he'd bring us back up the year after. But I think when we come back up, there's a decision that needs to be made with him. And then he'd know that his time was up. He'd get us up at Championship, and then we'd probably move him on. Because the mission failed last time, didn't it? So, but I agree, BMG. I think he'd be the best equipped guy to get straight back up, and he knows the club and knows what day it is in Championship. Nobody gets points like Farke does down there, does he? Yes, Julian Airy, what's good, my dear? Evening all, missing War Piglet again. But we're reunited in the underlap, and you know it, Julian Airy. Through the sphere of the people, through the midst of the internet, through the Ethernet, through the Tinterweb, we reunite you. Make love through the channel, guys. Make love through the channel and smash them likes. Make sweet, sweet love by smashing them likes. Not with Julian Airy, she's strictly War Piglets. But they can still make love through the channel. Byram goal from a corner on Saturday. Stinky Dinky. I know he had to mention Byram, didn't he, in his interview today, Stinky Dinky. Because obviously they said, now Goodmanson's gone, is it only James Justin as the only option at left back, which ultimately it is, isn't it? And it will be James Justin that goes left back. But he had to mention Byram just for the... he just had to mention him, didn't he? I'm fucking well behind in comments here. 15th on the cup gets Farke a statue. You know it's 78 RPM. I hope we smash West Ham up. It'd be so mint to get that going on, wouldn't it? We've had so many match weeks lately where it stayed the same. We really need 1 week where we pull away. Hopefully this weekend. Yes, BMG. I've been an advocate for, saying that we're another game down and we know we're worse off. We know we're worse off. We're not worse off. We're not worse off. We're not worse off. But ultimately and eventually, a win in the past couple of weeks, and it looks so much different. And it can look different this week. If Tottenham and Forest draw, or if Tottenham win, which ultimately I know everybody wants Tottenham down, but that'd probably do us a favour. Keep Forest down. Who have West Ham got? West Ham have got Aston Villa. It's a really difficult game. Villa need to get winning again, back to winning ways. They've lost 3 on bounce, to be fair. Sometimes, the reason why you get dragged into it is because, the teams that are in form, you end up hitting them at the wrong time, don't you? So, but yeah, BMG, we just need a win and just have a look. A win, regardless, just puts the points tally. Then we're at 35. It's looking, we're only 4 off Crystal Palace again. I don't know who Palace have got. I mean, I don't want to start looking up again, that's for sure. But because we're currently looking down, and I'm on board with that. I've been team look up, haven't I? But now I'm looking down myself. Raf is the only world class player we have had this century. Century? How long's a century? Is that 100 years? How long's a century? Pretty sure it's 100 years, is it? Why can't I find out how long a century is? Or is it 10 years? 100 years. We've had a world class player in the last 100 years, 78 RPM. In the last 5 centuries. Left field, Jack. What in a nutshell made you start a Leeds YouTube channel? Were you self-conscious on your first pre-record or live? Do you know that? I feel like you know the answer to this, Roger Slicker. I did a pre-record for the first ever time in lockdown because I lost all my work and I was ultimately a bit bored. And Voldemort, I was completing YouTube at the time, and Voldemort were doing my editing. My mouse has died. Voldemort were doing my editing, so I started a YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna have to change batteries. And then in the pre-record, I was genuinely shitting my pants for no reason whatsoever. Because who cares, really? Nobody. I do it with my music where I'm like making a tune or whatever, and I'm like, oh, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. So why does it matter? Nobody can even hear it. No one can hear it. I don't even have to put it out. And then my brother was like, put it out, get it out, stop being soft. So I whacked it out, and then however many years later, we're live on Underlap getting pissed up. And now I can honestly say, with the greatest respect to each and every which one of you, I love you, every single one of you. But I don't get nervous anymore. I think I could. That much is confirmed. But yeah, shout out to Roger Slicker. Yes, Arctane, my guy. What likes are we on here? We've had 50 odd in room. Only got 36 likes. So come on, let's get them likes moving, boys. Appreciate every which one here. If it's a tie, do I get to choose? Is that how far behind I am, BMG? Fuck me. I think we all ask for that team. Then we get the red. Then we get red. So let's see. I'm too far behind, I think. You can't pick a goalie if you go for worldies. You can. That Shilliver used to get goals all day. Hi, Jack, just to let you know, as a Christmas present from my daughters, I had a hospitality day out at Ellen Road when we played Wolves on the 18th of April. There is a 3-course meal plus drinks. Yes, indeed, Trevor Hughes. That's what Bob got. She pays for like a season ticket table. They've got a table. It's amazing. And I've been with Bob twice, but I've not seen Bob for ages. I need to text her really. Bob's a girl, by the way, Trevor, but she's actually called Wendy. Peter White lurking, love it, mate. Where's Ena? Are you with Ena in the wings? Nonto could have indeed nearly been in the split the dummy out 11. Paul, who's the biggest fixer? Jack or Jim White? I'll pull that up. Yes, we do currently have 70% say we do currently have players that could be world class in the future. I'm going to have to find out who they are. Who could be world class? Amps, Stack, Beal. I don't think Beal could be, but Goodmanson. Man, it's a bit harsh because you can only vote for one, can't you? Lurking as Lurking does, and you know it. Mateo, mate, do you remember that? And after the match, we go back in for some more drinks and desserts. Yes, we are in the East Stand. Yeah, I've been in it. Trevor Hughes is. It's mint in it. Proper good. Free booze in it. It's mad. I couldn't believe it when Wendy said. Fucking hell. Let me have a quick look here, Stinky Dinky, even though I'm so far behind. It will be, won't it? I think, off the top of my head. And that was a fucking right game as well. That's another game, you know. Beat at Sunderland, but that's at home. Villa away, draw. Chelsea away, draw. Forest win, that's at home. Everton away, draw. Fulham at home. Yes, indeed. That is our last loss away. And then aside from that away, we go 1 Liverpool, 2 Sunderland, 3 Brentford, 4, well, yeah, we got beat to Man City. So I've only been beat to Man City and Newcastle in the last 15, 16 games, but it depends how you view everything, innit? It depends how you view our overall performance. Because you can look back and say we entered a winning 12, like JT's saying. Or you can look back and say we've only had 2 away defeats in last however many. Paul Robertson likes a goal, to be fair, BMG. Yes, indeed. And some Ella goals. Whose fault is it? I need some ideas. Farke's fault said up there but you didn't read it. I did read it. I did, JT. Stay loose, JT. I read it. I'd be happy for you, JT. I know it'd make you a year if he did. So honestly, between me and you, brother, the only saving grace for Farke getting the sack is that I know it makes you happy. And then when we shit, JT, rest assured, you best not go into hiding again. You've been hiding past few weeks, haven't you, since I said blah blah, because I was knackered. Because I've been streaming all day, and it was a different stream. So you've been hiding from me, which is fine. You know, it's all wins, innit? It's all wins round here. But if he's getting sacked either way, then don't worry about it. Surely you want us to stay up and then sack him. But there is a bit of fear, isn't there? Because I'm saying he gets sacked if we go down. So I think for longevity, really, you want to go down, don't you, JT? Because then he's definitely sacked. And then we can build for the future, can't we? That's what I'd say. As a neutral, I would say it's Farke's fault as he's too conservative and not going for games. Oh. I wish we could go... Honestly, I wish we could just be... You remember Bielsa, don't you? Does everybody remember Bielsa, yeah? Do you remember when everybody turned on him? I don't know if you remember, but when we were shit in games, Bielsa kept going for it. You all remember Bielsa. It's worth remembering Bielsa. Peacock Farrell in nets. Instant. Sean Wright Phillips, let's have it. Bradley Wright Phillips, get them both in. Get the 2 brothers in. Dewsbury, all my guy. That's a double-barreled, innit? BMG dropping them bombs. There's no neutrals round here, Brett. People said Farke would be sacked before Xmas, and look, he is still here, says Mr. Whitesnake. Much like you, Mr. Whitesnake. I thought I'd have lost you around Christmas. Thought you'd have dumped the channel, but still here, look. We love you, Mr. Whitesnake. Can anybody enlighten me what bonus do Leeds receive from Rafinha? No idea. Roger Slicker. The governor laying down the law, no messing. Right, Phillips, yes, but Bradley probably wasn't good enough. Agreed on that, but we might run out. I don't know how many double-barreled there is. You need to stay neutral. I'm the only one of us out of that can separate the Bellsniff. The Bellshill. If you say, oh, the bullshit. Do you remember Bellsniff? I used to say Bellsniff all the time. They're all double-barreled, aren't they? Rafinha's at World. They've all got about 150 names. Hummers 11. I'm not sure what you mean, big man. Because that was ages ago, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. But shout out to Hummers 11. War Piglet. War Piglet and Julie Neary. Strike again. Even though that's MVG, but 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's RPM strikes again, isn't it? But shout out to honestly, you're so nice. It's barbaric. Shout out to Julie Neary and War Piglet. It's so kind of you. Look at you both as well in there on the couples bonus there. We need a couples bonus, not money, guys. Don't be super chatting, but we need like a couples bonus, don't we? Where it's like, come on, give War Piglet and Julie Neary some love in chat here. The couples bonus, one immediately after other. What a couple of treasures. Appreciate you both. Try to see your... Oh, is your thumbnail, is that the both of you? I think it is, isn't it? The thumbnails are always tiny on here. Get in. That's well sweet. Shout out to Julie Neary and War Piglet. The couple of all couples. Up there with Roller Blunt and Mimi. So it ain't just me, BMG. That rhymes. Should have told him you were ex-service crew. That would have brightened the journey up. That'd have been a good idea, Dazzy. You on about my... Ooh, JT. Come on, lads and lasses. Pull finger out with this 11. Alexander Arnold says BMG. It's another belter. Dewsbury Hall. I'm still in on Dewsbury Hall. It's double-barreled, isn't it, MVG? I'm sure you've worked it out by the time I've caught up. I need to catch up here. If we're relegated, Brendan might get a Premier League loan next season. He'd certainly be looked at by clubs. Teams would take him now. 100% they'd take him. He might go abroad, but they'd definitely take him. Mingy, Jack has said, don't do any more Super Chats. Bonus. Mingy. Ming. My dude, Ming. Shout out to Ming. You fucking mad, you lot. I swear to God, it's crazy bastards. I've lost where I am in chat now. I've lost you, Mingy. I've found you. Shout out to my man, Ming. Text me back as well, Mingy. Double-barreled names. Never mind, I forgot it. We're in. Ji-Sung Park, yes, indeed. Kyle Walker-Peters, another good one, BMG. You've been prepping these. Hummers is the man. G60 Nick. Geets up, G60. Walk up in the club. Feeling like G60. Teenius, Brett. Teenius. I've texted Mr. Whitesnake. I'll text him. Maitland Niles. Geets up. Maitland Niles is a good shout. BMG's got him locked here. Yes, Alan Clark. Keep doing what you do, Jack. No one does it better. Let's keep backing the lads to keep us up. They can do it. Appreciate you, Alan Clark. It's very nice of you, brother. I appreciate you. Honestly, I do. What is this here? Roger Slicker. Just to take the burden off this week's breakdown, slush fund, bin top fund, but in all reality for brightening our lives. Roger Slicker. Thank you, brother. That's crazy. Crazy super chat. Thank you, Roger Slick. What is occurring? We're not having one of these mental nights again, are we, boys? I can't fucking deal with it. My brain won't let me do it. The breakdown's almost worth it, to be honest, at this point. Cheers, Roger. It's proper appreciated. The slush fund can always do with helping out, and the bin fund. The bin fund. I'm still working on the bin fund. But I hope the channel does brighten your life, Roger Slicker. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, 'cause there's no other reason of doing it. The whole point was, you know, genuinely to chat some shit and meet some. And I'm not even that guy in lockdown, because truth be told, I was still going out. Not obviously I couldn't go to pubs, but I was not doing whatever I wanted. But within, I was still careful. But within reason, I was doing whatever I wanted. I thought, oh, this is fucking crazy. I couldn't do it for much longer. So I was still going out, but I thought, oh, fuck it. Just see if anybody else is online. And then, as I say, here we are. So shout out to Roger Slicker. Thank you, man. It's very kind of you, brother. Remember that Roger Slicker bought me some Grand Reservers as well, which was also a lovely touch. Because Grand Reservers are my favourite. I had a Grand Reserver in other Friday, actually. In this Riva Blue, this restaurant that my bird used to work. Well, not working, but the same company. But he got 50% off, if she'd have said out, but she didn't say out, so she doesn't work there anymore. But manager texted saying, oh, what am I on about? Saying a bit. Shout out to Roger Slicker. Let's get down with the well-soiled crew. Yes, Neil Davison. For Defo in 15, marching on together, mate. And you know it. Nobody's coming for us. Nobody's fucking coming for me. You're going to kill me? Nobody's going to kill me. Peacock Farrell. Get him in there. Smith Rowe, another mint shout. BMG. JT, no mercy. No Merta. Hummers 11. I was in the military for 15 years, Aussie. I drove a Hummer many times in the sandpit. But my last name is close, so that's what my nickname became. Definitely not because I gave a good... Hummers! No. I was not suggesting you was in the fucking... I was not suggesting you was either driving the Hummer or in the Hummer in got on the way to the titty bar, brother. It's just my Hummer's story. I bet you hung like a Hummer though, aren't you, big man? Appreciate you as well, man. Any boyo that's been in military is an absolute boyo in my fucking... Well, I mean, you don't need to have been in the military, but, you know, legend, mate. Absolute ledge. But stop it now. Enough's enough. Hummers, slow down, my brother. You're a ledge, mate. Stay loose. Handing them fucking memberships out like Santa Claus. Thank you, Hummers. I don't know what... I'm getting freaked out again. Thank you, dude. You were very kind. It's very kind of you, my man. My dude. Cheers. Bailey's in there. I'm going to have to do another shout out for Hummers. Getting a bit hot and bothered again. I don't want to end up on Mr. Whitesnake's meltdown again when Mr. Whitesnake did a video of me having a meltdown. I think that's the first super chat I've ever seen Andy give on this channel. I agree, MVG. It definitely is for me. It's definitely for... I'm losing it a bit now. It spazzes me out. Harwood Bellis, yes indeed. Is that a double barrel? I thought it was called Harwood Bellis. What's he doing? Southampton. Yeah, Man City lad, youngster. Nigel Martin, I'm not sure that's double barrel JT, but he's definitely good. Shout out to Hummers. You're a legend, mate. You're an absolute ledge. You're back in, JT. Do not fear. It's just his name. Lost last 200 likes, says JT. Does that mean his record's good or bad, though, JT, would you say? Anyone know of those names? Lol. All right, lads, give this legend the respect and keep up the memberships. My man, Hummers, you're the West Coast warlord, mate. Honestly. Nobody do it how we does it. We try to get these videos up to 100. Let's fucking create a banner here. We need 100 likes. Come on. We're going to keep, because I can't be asked typing, we're going to get Joe Depp's scoreboard out. We need some more LUFC double barrel players. I'm not having JKA, by the way. Yes, BMG, fuck that. Who didn't get anyone, JT? Can you imagine the headlines? Dirty Leeds sign Diego Simeone. You text Simeone, that is for sure. That much is read. Well played, Hummers. Hummers getting the love he deserves. James Justin, I'm not sure we're all aware of that. That's just alliteration, isn't it? The reason I say both changes is because we've both been found out. I don't think we've been found out. Next season could be a nightmare from day one, not a few months in. I don't think Leeds have been found out, big man. I honestly don't. I think Farke switches it up relentlessly. Keep it lurky. Hummers. Give BMG a membership fund. I don't know how. BMG does own the rights to a membership, to be fair. You're a legend, Hummers, though, but thank you, dude. You're very kind. Shout out to Hummers, the big man. Peacock Farrell, I'm getting warm. Peacock Farrell, Alexander Arnold, Harwood Bellis, Walker Peters, Smith Rowe, Wright Phillips, Maitland Niles. Have you forgot about Nigel Martin and James Justin, BMG? Edson Arantes. Who's Edson Durantes? Oh, is that Pele? It's Pele. Get Pele up in this bitch. What a fucking starting 11 this is, my man. No Farke will go if we were to relegate. He will have missed target, but we ain't playing in the Championship again. And you know it. This is it, 78 RPM. I don't even like going over it because it's pointless, isn't it? Calvert-Lewin. Fucking hell, have I missed Calvert-Lewin? But 78, there's no need for us to be discussing it because we're 15th in league. We're riding high with these fucking big dirty Hummers. Look at this. Look at these fluckers. Get up. That's us in Premier League this year. And that's us in Premier League next year. Get up. We've gone from big, hard, yellow to fucking platinum. Get up. Arc 10. If we go down, Farke is gone. However, I seriously doubt we go down. Right now, out of the last 10... I don't know what PPG is. Points per game, he's 1. That form puts us at 40 points. Though I still think we end up with 42, 43. Farke stays. Get up. Love it. Is Byron likely to get another 1 year's extended contract under Farke? He's now but a lad at 33. I don't think he will. But I don't want to be that guy, but it depends what type of... I mean, over here, we don't care about how much money players are on and stuff. But I don't really see why not either. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he's on decent money, as in, like, I don't know. I do think it's a good thing. He's not... I don't know. I know you're not allowed to... I don't know. I'm going to close this poll and try to find this out. Stack's got 52% of that vote. 22% for Goodmanson. So we all obviously think it's Stack that could potentially be world class. Is Byram worthy of another year at the club? DCL for future world class, says Joe Depp. If we'd beaten Sunderland, we'd be 6 points ahead of two teams and 5 ahead of another. Very unlikely that they'll pass us. We've only got to be better than one team, as you know. Neville, says Ming. Yes, get Neville in. Joe Depp, James Justin is... Justin James? Is that a different guy? No, James Justin. That's alliteration. Oh, I've got you, MVG. I've got you now, brother. The 21st century, right? I've got you. Thought you meant the last 100 years. Does anyone think this year could be England's last and best chance to win a trophy? I don't think you can fuck around. 2000 to 26. It's last 26 years. Your ball was world class. That'll be before 2000. 78 RPM's been very, very clever with that. Because your ball war. Viduka war. I don't know if Viduka war actually, almost, to be fair. World class. Possibly in that year. Cantona was. I know nobody likes to hear it, but I'd say Kuhl war. Kuhl was, but we won't name him. Kuhl was. It's just the reality of it, though, isn't it, Mingy? It's the reality of it. I'd argue, and I know everybody knows how much I love him, but I'd argue Boyu were world class for that year. In Champions League, I would argue he was. He got the same amount of goals as Raul in that tournament. Or one less, but Raul handballed it in. Boyu were some player in them couple of years. World class. But to be fair, though, world class players have been diluted so bad, I think, over You've only got to have a fucking good 15 games and you're world class. So I'm diluting the fact that the older boys that weren't world class, again, I'm doing it in my own head, but Ferdinand were world class, wasn't he, actually, legitimately. I'd argue Woodgate was for a couple of years, to be fair, but probably not, in fairness. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to... I don't know. Sometimes I look back at that side, even though I loved him, and think, I'm not sure how... Hasselbank, was he world class? I don't know. You're sailing close to the wind. I might decide to rule out all your suggestions, even if they're good. My version of a ban. Here we go, BMG. This is when he strikes. The Mercurial Maverick that is Brendan Aronson, double Aronson, is world class. It's a war, piglet. Watch him go for the US of A in the World Cup, and that's my first controversial comment of the day. And AO's not here to fucking submit his. You know it. This is what I mean. It's MVG's been very clever about his terminology. There was some keeper for an African team who scored a screaming overhead kick. Einar in the wings. I'm not sure who that is, BMG. If I have to Google it, I'll Google it. You rang. Yes, don't make me pull Lurch up. Do not make me pull Lurch up, Einar. Yes, Peacock Whites, what's good? I love it that the power's going to your head, though, BMG. That's honestly what we want, mate. BMG got my nomination for world domination like a turkey waiting for Christmas. And he's coming straight for you, Joe Depp, and you know it. I'm loving Lurch. It never really kicked on, did it, Lurch? Lewis Skelly. Is that a double barreled? Yeah, Miles Lewis Skelly. We've had Niles, haven't we? It's just brought Niles up. I've had Smith Rowe. I'm now thinking of all the ones that you've just said, to be fair, BMG. If Cantona had stopped at Leeds, would it have stopped Scum's revolution in the game? I'm going to pull that up, Roger Slick, right? 58% think Byram is not worthy of another contract. I just mean in terms of him getting a contract for no, like, I just don't see it as necessarily a bad thing if he's a top lad round club, and I know Roy Keane don't like hearing that, but if Cantona, because the reason why I say this, if Cantona, how do you spell his name? Is it Con or Can? Cantona doesn't sign for, I can't say Scum, for them, oh, fucking, what am I doing here? I'm butchering this. Does it stop them from dominating? Which I don't like putting dominating, but they did, didn't they? Dominating. Now, the reason why that's a mint question, Roger Slick, is because I personally don't think, I think they'd have gone on to, but they all bang on about him, don't they, being like the final piece of the puzzle. But I think they'd have gone on to do whatever they were going to do anyway. How long were Cantona even at Man United? Five years, nearly 5 years. So what's that, 4 seasons? He scored 82 goals and 185 appearances. He won 4 Premier League titles. So yes, he'll have made a difference initially, obviously. But I think they overdo it a little bit. Come on, guys. We need some double-barreled motherfuckers in here, don't we? We don't want to have to drift over into Brazilians, do we? We're just Robinho, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. Well, just any of them, to be fair. I know their names before BMG comes to me. I know their name isn't double barrel, but they have so many names you've never seen not like it, have you? Yes, indeed, Mr. Whitesnake. He now deserves all the love in the world. Yes, Peacock Whites. I met Jack at my first Leeds hospitality. He was with Bob. She's a lovely lad. Yes, indeed, Ming. And this is what I mean about the level of confrontation. Bob were giving it to Ming, like, fucking subscribe to him. And then Ming's never left my side, to be fair. He's a ledge. The Romans, mate. I'm sure I'm Roman. 8 games left for VAR and the refs to apologise for being tossed. For being tossed by giving us loads of free kicks and pens now. Indeed, War Piglet. Finally comes round. Comes full circle. Right, I'm on catch up here. Here all is subbed to Mr. Whitesnake's channel. If not, do it. Get subscribed to my man, Mr. Whitesnake. Farke the board, the players, the Romans. Is that what you're on about with blaming the Romans? Yes, MVG, right. Fuck Cantona here. Yes, it does stop, but I don't like the answer. I didn't get a chance to rig the poll. Whose fault is it if we go down? That's how far behind I am. But JT's gone quiet again now, so he might have left the building again because he don't like me anymore, does he? Farke's the board, the players, or the Romans. Oh. Yes, MVG. Ming and MVG, you usually come up with good suggestions. Are you on strike? We're struggling out with it double-barreled, and if once I've caught up, let me have a fucking think here. I agree, RPM. Strikes again, mate. The Illuminati. If we had 5 opportunities, BMG would be in. Dewsbury Hall, yeah. I I said him right at the start, to be fair. AVB. Yes, I do. He gets in all different Villas Boas. He gets in all sorts of fucking 11s, doesn't he, over here? Oi, stay loose, Roger Slicker. He didn't. He stayed exactly the same, and all his dickhead shit mates wanted us to change. Ward Prowse. That's a double barrel, didn't he? What's his first name? James Ward Prowse. Power's gone through his head. BMG's losing it. He's losing it. Brendan and Gruev are probably the two most Marmite players in our squad, but only I think they would not still be awesome squad players next season. Both are the right type. This is it, 78 RPM, and I do want to try catch up because I'm so far behind, and I know people get pissed off with me because it don't make any sense when I'm talking. Have you noticed how quickly the fan base then move on to a new player? Because I go through like defence of like Liam Cooper, a few years ago Jack Aronson, Elan Mellier, and even before Elan Mellier turned like relentlessly shit. Struggling used to get into a bit of shit. Gruev was the fucking saviour, wasn't he, at one point the year before. Now it's like when he's in the side, it's horrendous. Bamford. There's loads, but they just move on. So then players come out, they come out at the side, and then it's him now. He's the new fucking Cooper. Why is Beal not playing centre forward in every single game for every single club in the whole fucking world? Why is that not happening? Fucking calm down. 15th in the league. 15th in the league. 15th in the league. 15th in the league. It's true it was a bit of Marmite for some, but I love him. It wasn't Marmite for me, BMG, but I didn't know. I like him being in this team now. I just think this is what we need. Like, I think he's better than Rodon, genuinely. I think Rodon's mint. If Farke keeps us up, I think he should definitely be able to have the chance to stay as Leeds manager. Changing the manager doesn't guarantee anything, says Trevor Hughes. 110%, my sir. Don't guarantee fucking Jiminy Snick. Ian Storymore. Who's the Storymore? Isn't B.O.B. Lord Melchiot's driver? Melchiot, the lad, the Chelsea player. Do these have to be good players? As anyone said, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, I actually think Oxlade-Chamberlain's good MVG, but that's a blinder. I don't think he's now. He started using a back three. That's a fair point, to be fair, RPM. Shit. Beer's overflowing. The Ox is in. Calvert-Lewin. I got mentioned a bit earlier, but not really, to be fair. James Ward-Prowse is a good one. Let me catch up here. Masher T, not messing about with Oxlade-Chamberlain, straight in there. Fighting over who's first here. Under the wiki page on DCL, he's also referred to as Nathaniel. You can't trust wiki. Let me catch up here. Very good. I live to honour you and you know it. Preferences for LUFC players and good players and shit ones. Yes. Robson Carnu, Peacock Whites, that's a good one. Jack, did you get towed or backwards on the road? I swear I say they get most drivers back on the road. I broke down 6 times and never been back on the road. I'm not sure who the fuck picked me up. It was through company, Brett. Let me catch up and I'll talk about it. But fuck me. Nobody wanted to come pick me up. That much I can... well, just please believe me. Smash a like for our Jack and subscribe. JCC, Badgers and the Thunderclappers. Yes, indeed. War Piglet, we're on 49. Not going to get to 100, are we? Fuck 'em. Last vid got to 100 though. We've joked about the hundreds, but I nearly close this page then. Can't deal with it, bonus. That's where I'm at. Mingy. You got to know when to say when, my brother. And this is when. When to say when. Appreciate you, Mingy. You're a legend. Lewis Potter, BMG. Is that the young lad? Oh, well. Potter. Keen Lewis Potter. Left back or wing back. Got about the weekend, haven't we? Fucking kin. Have it. BMG, how are we doing? Struggling now. What have we've nearly got all positions here, though, haven't we? Storymore must be one of the first to have played. Does Dion Horsecock Dublin qualify, BMG? Horsecock. I really need to catch up here. 20 minutes. I've been 20 minutes behind. Whenever I go fast, for some reason, I just can't fucking catch up. Just go fox hunting with Horsecock Dublins. Fine chaps. Fine chaps is the comment of the fucking day, by the way, MVG. Fine chaps. Anyone seen Sarpan film yet? Are we believing McCarthy or Roy Keane's events? I ain't seen it, to be fair, Roger Slick. I would be up for watching that, believe it or not. I went to the cinema overnight. Peacock Farrell, Alexander Arnold, Walker Peters, Maitland Niles, Howard Bellis, Wright Phillips, Storymore, Smith Rowe, Villas Boas, fucking my guy, Lewis Potter, Lewis Skelly, DCL, and probably some I've missed. We're doing well here, though. Morton Gamut. He's not even popping up here. It says here that Morton... Oh, no, that's a composer. Peter White. Chaps or fox hunting. Chaps is ace. That's where I'm at, PMG. Oh, Morton Gamp Pedersen. Were he the one that fucking... Blackburn back in day, wasn't he? Were he one with stomping left foot? Were he the one that used to fucking... Here, we've missed him out of left foot. We've missed him out of the fucking left foot job. So he had a banging left foot, him. Was it Pedersen that had a mint left foot? I need to catch up. It was there. It was required to fill the gap left by Damien Duff. So I think it's him with banging left foot. Got found out till the second half at City game. Now he swaps it about a bit, but still keeps Brendan Aronson on the pitch. We all love JT. We all love JT. Naming customs mean that every Spanish player will have two surnames, but that's a cheat for the purposes of this game. No, that's what I mean. That's where I'm at. Big Willie. Pele has finally been revealed. But he's only good enough for the bench, not over DCL, and you know it, BMG. It does seem on the verge, RPM. And we don't want to upset JT because he's left me before, hasn't he? Fucking hell, Peter White, you're in on a winner there, brother. JLS. We're getting some centre forwards now, aren't we? Didn't Fabregas? No, just Cesc on it, BMG. This is what I mean. They've all got the few slapped in there, haven't they? Nah, he's just not good enough. Want my team to do well, not fight for relegation because he's naked picture Brendan Aronson. Do you remember? Does anybody remember the days? And I really do want to catch up because every time I look at the time, I'm always 20 minutes behind. Does my fucking head in? But does anybody remember when, like, we went through that patch of bringing like new managers in, and they all just picked the same starting 11, just every time. It was like they came in and like Sam Allardyce made them big changes because he took Meslier out, silent S. That's all he did. It's just like none of them do fuck all. You just pick the same fucking team. Right, well, who played last week? Right, we'll stick them in there. We'll see, JT, we'll see. I have a feeling that Arsenal have more double-barreled lads. Wan-Bissaka, does that count? BMG, do you not think boy you're world class? I'm pulling that puppy up. The Romans are at fault if we go down, by the way. Gate up, I'm delighted he's won. I'm going to put was Boya for a couple years. World class. He maybe won, I don't fucking know, but he was to me, so fuck him. Which is, to be fair, what you just said, BMG, but I think Byram ends with Johnny Howson with the younguns, says RH. Shout out to RH, join me, brother. That'd be mean, wouldn't it? That's kind of what I mean. It's sort of worth. I do think there's some worth in having like players hanging around club, really. Ming's in the beach. Get up. Yes, ayo. Yes, ayo. Smash them likes, my dude. I just had an email saying collaboration opportunity. God knows what that's about. It's normally just fucking spam. Good one, Ming. Van Basten. We can't go down Van fucking thing though. Camex will never. They're all. Do you remember that? Is that? I don't even know if that's true. Get stuck into double barrel names, AO, but I don't even know if that's true about Holland. But they had a team that were like there were only one player in a World Cup or in a Euros. Every time I do that, I knock my fucking chain about. And they just had the entire team was Van, something like Van Persie. No, obviously not Van Basten, but Van Bronckhurst, and you know, I don't want to name more because that'll get me even further behind the comments. Hey, BMG's in charge now, mate, and they're not happy with what job we did. Hey, believe me, they're not happy with job we did. I think world class is bandied around too much. World class players play for big clubs and win big trophies and personal awards like the Ballon d'Or, etc. It definitely gets bandied around too much, 78 RPM. Boy, world class at smashing things up. That you know, I mean, he's world class at that, yeah. I've gained a minute here and it's going to go to 31 and I'm going to be a minute behind. But I agree. But before the poll closes, I'd just like it to go for yes. I'm going to stay loose with it, 78 RPM, but I'm on your side, mate. Which should be nobody's surprise, to be fair. Van Basten, no, it's not a double barrel. That's what I mean. MVG's a double barrel. BMG's a double barrel. AO's a double barrel. Ming's a double barrel. Enar's a double barrel. Enar, you double barreled? Daddy Hal Dorison, would that be double barreled? Tony Curry was world class. Here we go again. Clem Fandango. Get up, Clem. Welcome, Clem. I'll nominate and reject Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is that? Yes, indeed. What's a double barrel player? It's a two-footed player, AO. I'm joking. JJ Kocher. Would he go under like what? I don't want to be rude, but what's his actual name? Because his actual name is Augustin Azuka Okocha. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They've got some. They've got some wild names, haven't they, these boys? It's like the local Chinese guy, God rest his soul now, he's died. He used to love me. I'm sure he actually overly loved me, to be honest. They're a bit, you know, on the verge of I don't want to say pedophilic. So I'm not sure if Chinese people can be pedos, but it was very, well, he liked me a lot, and I was only a youngster. You know, really liked me, like invited me to China and stuff. Like, genuinely. But I just enjoyed it because he used to give me a tab and, like, cheap food. But he was called Danny. God rest his soul. He's died now. I didn't kill him, but... And he didn't die in prison. But he has died. Shouldn't joke about the dead, but he could have also been a predator. So... Oh, he's a lovely fella. I think. I think. To be honest, as England had a world-class player this century either, only one could be Kane, I suppose. Yeah, I would say Kane is world-class, isn't he? RPM. Let me catch up and then I'll actually get stuck into that. 'Cause I'm only 15 minutes behind here. Brett Okocha, it's JJ Okocha, PMG. I joke, I kid. Yes, Clem Fandango, don't worry about that. Caricature. Wants anyone who has a first name and surname, i.e. basically anyone. Well, I don't know anyone. Do. That's a triple barrel, brother. You'll have worked it out by now, eh? See, I thought I was 15 minutes behind, but I'm 20 minutes behind still. It does my fucking head in a bit, this. I can't stay on top for very long. In general. The puns continue. You have to give old Redface all of the credit for Scum's success, as horrible as the shit is he was, untouchable as a manager. Apart from Pep. I'm happy to have Pep in front of him. RPM, just because it fucks Man U fans off. And every time you do, somebody Enar in wing goes pring, like prong. Would it? There's a. This is a proper poll. This, the noise of a coil. See, I'm gonna put the options in. I'm gonna get to the bottom. Somebody's gonna give me a better option. Boy, he was world class, 62%. Get up, love it. There's a spring. There's a coiled spring. Go. This is probably where I end up behind. Pring. Prong. Oh, what else could it do? Pring. Prong. Oh, like no, it's going to have to be pring or prong. That's all I've got. Oh, War Piglet, when I go over to this side, I can see, we go boing. I don't think boing's aggressive enough there. I think it's like a pring. Oh no, it's boing in it. Fucking hell, War Piglet's killed me. It's boing in it. Boing. Oh, fucking... horrendous BMG, honestly. Horrendous. The Romans build fucking roads, mate. Nout. What have the Romans done for us? Absolutely nothing. It's all, yeah, do you know, it's all fucking come to fruition here. Everything's the Romans, isn't it? I've no idea why you said the Romans, to be fair, MVG. I just presume... I thought you meant the actual Romans. Hudson Odoi, Malcolm Bell, slapping it up. Sensational stuff. Shout out to Jimmy the Chin. For no reason at all. Oh, I'm too far behind War Piglet, but you know me. You know me, I can't help myself, dude. These screenshots are fucking absolutely vile. I've got so many screenshots that are outrageous. Oh, it's not that one. Shout out to Jimmy the Chin for no reason at all. War Piglet, love it. Hudson Adoy's in there. Gibbs White, BMG, another belter. Thanks to Mong for explaining it. Thanks to that Mong for explaining it. Jimmy the Chin. Punch that chin and the jaw breaks the hand. Jimmy the Chin should be in double-barreled. Fucking Jimmy the Chin. Shout out to Mong. Shout out to Mong for no reason at all, BMG. I hate that players get attacked, generally give 100% for action. How mad is that, RPM? Like, legit. They're always the ones that you actually dig down. Because it's not that, oh my God, RPM. I'll have to write that down. Why is it, I'm going to have to honestly write that down for a future vid. Why is it always the players that give everything get the shit? The players that hang about and they do well, do you know what I mean? Like, and then fucking Ramazan, he gets a couple of goals and gets sucked off for the rest of his career. But, you know, somebody like Liam Cooper who's just fucking put it all on the line, like Leeds. They all banging about side before self and Leeds through and through. People like Cooper actually define that and then get so much shit off the fan base for every mistake they make. It's like, are you jealous of them or something? I think it's when they think they could achieve what they've achieved, that, you know, that goof down at Boozer that thinks he's better at football than Liam Cooper. It's like, are you a real person? Or are you a fucking fragment of Jimmy the Chin? Are you living on end of Jimmy the Chin or something? Are you sitting on end of Jimmy the Chin? Sean Mike Phillips is in there. Gibbs White. Taylor Harwood Bellis. Taylor Howard. Have we had Taylor Harwood Bellis? Loftus Cheek. Yeah, Clem, we've got him yet. Loftus Cheek's a good one, isn't it? Now we're cooking. Cheeky. Robson Khan, who's in there, yes. BMG. I do like Farke as a man, but his selections, game management takes some convincing. He's minting both. Roger Slicker for me. Let me catch up here, and won't surprise anybody that I need a piss. I've had 5 beers. I might have to go get another one to be fair. I'm running a bit low. No Dutch vans or Spanish players. Have a good weekend, boys. You've got a few things to do. Much love. Yes, Mr. Whitesnake. Appreciate you. Mingy, get it sorted. Mr. Whitesnake, take it easy. Yes, Rich, what's good, my man? Evening, Jack and chat. Hoping for a Leeds win to climb above Brentford in our pursuit of European slot. Richie looking up, mate. Love that. Beriton Diaz. Is that a double barrel though? Ben Bear is indeed, yeah. I pronounced his name Beriton, like, but that reminds me of Deli Ali. Deli Ali in there. Is that a double barrel? That must be a double barreled. Is it? Or is that his name? Okay, plus a Como now. Fuck me. Joking apart, Jack, I thought it was just me and another who collected the receipts. I've seen your screenshots on Paul Booker. Yeah, he can't hack it with big boys, can he? Him. I think he's too old in the mind to understand the internet. Is Paul lad. So we've gone easy on him really, and little Joe Blackburn, that fragile guy, he told me to, you know, maybe stop, so because I'm shouting at nobody, which, you know, he doesn't follow me. I don't think he's ever liked me, so he doesn't follow me on Twitter, which obviously Twitter is joke world. He don't follow me, so. You know, it kind of suggests I am shouting at somebody. What it is right. I'll tell you what Twitter is. They're all knobbing each other out. They're all fucking like utter cock gobblers. So they all gobble each other off, and then I stand solo. So it's like if it's something I think's funny, so even if some of my mates think it's funny, They're not gonna, my mates just flick through Twitter and just go, oh well. Whereas when I go to a pub and somebody goes like, what are you on about? I'm thinking it's quite funny. It's a funny, because it's a fucking joke world. The internet's joke world, isn't it? But what they do is they're all like this. They're all Shawn Michaels with fucking just gobbling each other up, protecting their friends. It's like, fucking shut up, man. The internet's full of cack. If you want to talk to me, there's hours and hours of evidence. I've had some real weird texts lately about scenarios, and I just think, what the fuck are you on about, man? These people shouldn't even have my number, and then I'm getting texts suggesting that I'm abusing people and that. Like, can nobody take even a little bit of a joke? Like, there's so many hours. We go live for a while, don't we, boys? To be fair, there's so many hours of footage. If you really want to do the hard yards, fucking watch it. Watch the stuff. But you don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that. But equally, I'm not texting anybody. I don't have any fuckers' number. I've got Joe's number, I've got Lockie's number, I've got Luke's number, I've got Andrea's number, and then, we're done. It's bullshit to me. I don't save anybody's number. We're all in these group chats. It's all from that football match. You think you can fucking drop me a text? It's like, you never drop me a text for any other reason. It's fucking... Oh, I've just fucking thrown my thing that I play with. I'm going to have to collect it. That's from my dude as well. I get so much out of playing with this. Geet up. Can't remember the man's name, but a lovely man. I did indeed, MVG. I got forced into it by my missus. I nearly forgot her name then. I got forced into it. We've had them Peter White. They're perfect. Have they not gone in the list? Went to go watch the Peaky Blinders thing. Because my missus I can't be arsed with series, but she loves that guy, Tommy or Andy or whatever he's called. And it was good, but she kept going, oh, and that's because I was like, I can work it out, love. It's why I can't do series. I watched a film for 2 hours, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was good. But for the whole 2 hours, I did not need to know a single thing about a single episode in any single series. When the series go on that long, there's no being said, is there? I know you're all stuck into it. And if I liked it, I'd like it. Do you know what I mean? I'd watch it. It'd be brilliant. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit old. Maybe I'm a dinosaur. Much like, my use of Twitter, where I just think, well, who gives a fuck if somebody doesn't like it? Because traditionally, if you're making a joke in Boozer, somebody goes, what's up with you? You go, well, nope, mate, I'm just messing about, So when you do that on a regular basis, I'm getting to, oh, fucking hell, I've sort of caught up and I'm behind again. But when you're making a bit of a joke that you think's funny, why are you the arbiter of the fucking internet? Do you tell me what you think's funny? Like, no. Like, if, the little weasels have got my number equally. Roly-poly Paul's got my number by accident. I don't want his number, but we're in a group, so drop us a text, big man. If you're going to start laying it round, I've heard rumours that he's going to beat me up. Fucking roided. If he's on roid, fucking roly-poly. Silly cunt. Fucking dick slap. Nobody do it how he does it round here. Nobody's down round here. Beriton. Would you say Brereton or Beriton? Because I go Beriton all day. Man of the match tonight. BMG's giving out man of the matches. I love it, mate. I feel like dancing. If we go down this year, it's 100% in Farke. And he's overplayed and knackered the team. And players have had to keep playing niggling injuries. All because Farke prefers his small squads. I feel a theme growing here. Shout out to my man, 78 RPM. Strikes again. Nobody do it how he does it. If you don't know 78 by now, you don't know no. 78 RPM, unfortunately, he's my ghost account. He's my, what's the, not the decoy. Do they call it the ghost? I can't remember if it's a ghost account or not. But basically, me and RPM just agree on absolutely everything, don't we, allegedly? Shout out to 78 RPM. Thank you, my dude. It's extremely kind of you. You're a fucking ledge. You're a member as well up in this bitch. The members don't get anywhere near enough love and all, so thank you, my dude. It's very kind of you. Shout out to 78 RPM. Strand Larson, I think, is in there, Masher T, but good stuff. I've gone on a right ramble here. And AO's in with... Do you know there's been while in your absence, AO, there's been controversial comments of the day in your absence, my brother. Venigor of Hesselink or something. Was it... I recognise Hesselink. Erling Braut Haaland. I'd have voted for Romans. Andre Flo. Was Flo? Yeah, he's going back with it as well. He reckons he ate like a certain type of cheese and that's why he got tall. Ming. Wherever I go, I can't keep up. Bonus. Wherever I go, whenever I go fast, I can't keep up. Keep it fucking shaggy, my man. Ming. Enough now, though, Ming. Putting a stop to it, mate. I'm putting my foot down. I need a piss so bad. I need a piss so bad. But I'm never going to catch up here, am I? What should I do? What Piglet? I swear on my life. Oh, we're not allowing the... Tor Andre Floats his full name. I agree, BMG. I swear to God, when I get a minute, I'll do it. I just want to make sure it's weekly. So I'm going to actually get I'm going to do them so that then I can just release them weekly, like every Wednesday at 7 or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So that I'm not like chasing my tail with it and then they go missing. I want it to be an actual... BMG truly deserves like a series, doesn't he, where we go through them. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, oh, I've done one and then I do, you know, like Mr. Whitesnake doing the reviews and the weekly, aren't they? But obviously, you know, I'm doing videos, then I'm working like a dog. Like a dog. And I'm stuck in services. If I had to get back yesterday to do one, I'd have been fuming, do you know what I mean? I was more fuming that I had to miss fucking 6-a-side. How dare you? Benjamin Aronson shouldn't be near the side. He didn't want to be here when he... So would you rather have... Would you rather have Nonto in then, JT? Because he didn't want to be near the side either. Boy, he was so good. He was universe class. Boy, he was immense, mate. Honestly. Zola, I think, single named, innit? I'm not saying no to Boy, he just makes Jack rat stash. I forgot about the rat stash. Keep it ratty, MVG. The Ron Chopper Harris. Get up. That's what I mean, Roger Sicker. And in between them all, probably all of them half decent. Charlie Charles. Hell of a player. We can keep these double... We're struggling for double barrels here. But there were more than half decent, them managers. But you just drafted them in. It's just crap. Don't work anymore. Byron will be off on a free to chaperone Harry Gray at Sheffield United next season. You'd take it, to be fair, RPM. Brendan Aronson and others just exercised the clause that the club gave them. They'd have coughed up £1 million by staying. Would you have? Well, we know he wouldn't have, but JT probably... No. No, Stotton Fight for club you're at, says JT, yeah. Affect my whole career for a city I've never heard of until I landed on a plane. And my man thinks Brendan Aronson and the like, and Rocker and Lorente and Koch and all of them. You know, name one. All of them. Christensen. Come on. JKA, classic example. He's going to stop and fight for club you're at, isn't he? Or is he going to go, to be honest, I didn't even know where this was. I landed in Leeds Bradford and it was fucking freezing. One of the worst landings I've ever had in my whole life. All rolling about in plane. Shat my pants. Thought I would have been fucking news of being dead. You know, Thought my signing, my grand old signing would be, you know, DED dead. But yeah, you stop and fight for the club in Championship, and then get washed up there. And then when we're shit the year after, you have to sit by the side and go, well, the fans are turning on me because I want to leave after a year because I don't know if anybody's noticed, but this is shit and I'm better than this. And then they go, well, you're still a cunt. It's like, oh my God, I stayed and tried to fight for the club that I thought would love me forever. The boys from the Billy Bremner's days they don't even get tickets to the games. And you think a guy that's turned up for 6 months and then gone, why are we in a relegation battle? This is not what I promised. I'm out of here. Think they're going to the side before self is the stupidest thing. That's for us. That's not for the new players. It's a new world, boys. Come on. Forest and Palace won tonight. The further they go into Europe, surely they have to rest their big. The further they go, the better that is for us, Anthony Calorie. I agree, yeah. But they're shit anyway, though, man. So we're gonna be all right. Jimmy the Chin spoke 'em. Oh, MVG. Keep it smoky, though. In Ireland, oh, and in Scotland, Mac means son. I thought you were starting off with a song there. Fair enough, JT. I went with his sister, MVG. Why do you have any criticism of any other players, JT, just to keep it moving and keep it loose? Yellow card, BMG, power mad again. We love it. I've not looked while they're getting on, to be honest. But he became world class when he had the Dyer fight. You're not a Dyer fan? Yes, Ina. J. Lloyd Samuel says BMG. BMG's been warming up for this double barreled, hasn't he? Obviously, as a burner account, you are on my side. We are the same person. Well, me and you and the baby that freaked me out on Monday. The baby that freaked me out on Monday. I know I'm now pretending to be confused. Oh my God, the baby that freaked you out at 78 RPM. This is what I mean about everybody goes on about, oh, do you not remember like 8 weeks ago we won at games? And I'm like, are you joking, man? I now remember the baby that you thought was me. Which is a mad thing to say to anybody that does no context RPM. The further they go into Europe mean they have to rest their big players in the league. I don't think they will rest the big players in the league, though, Anthony Calorie, but it's just more games for them to play, innit? I'd say so. Get him in there. Get him in there. Get all boxed in there. I'm going to have to go for this piss. And I'm aware that I'm never catching up at this point. But we're going to have to... I know what I'll do. And we've done this before. But I'm in danger here. So we're going to close the poll. Unfortunately, 4 piglets boing. Fucking beat me to it. But I still think it's prong. Oh, no, I think it's pring. But it's definitely boing. Should I skip the comments when back? Right, I'm going to have to go for a piss, boys. I'm going to leave you with this. Well, I'm not going to leave you with this. I'm going to rejoin you. I'm going to run and get another beer as well. As you well know. So I hope fucking is Jimmy the Chin on there. See, I'm learning fast here.
Yo, yeah. One of a kind, one at a time.
Fuck off.
My mind, hit my grind, city sublime. I'm trying to find the rest of my mind. It's been defined as being...
That work.
Yo, yeah. One of a kind, one at a time. Only gotta get a gun on my mind. Hitting my grind, city sublime. I'm trying to find the rest of my mind. It's been defined as being benign, but I ain't got time. It's hard to find. I'm sitting in line. I'm hitting my chime. I'm on the decline. I'm up for the climb. I'm rapping for rappers that never get mine. Rapping for rappers that never get wise. Rapping for rappers that nothing but lie. Rapping for rappers that snap on the spies. Rapping for rappers that clap on the demise. Rapping for rappers that rap at the skies. Clapping for rappers to pass at the time. Chopping at rappers that never get wide. Hacking at rappers, I'm snapping the spine. Rapping at rappers, I'm mapping the mind. Slapping the slappers that follow behind. I've gathered them others, I've mastered the mind. I'm one of them kind of finds a mighty fine kind of guy. I'm fine as wine. I've got got too much fucking time, but before I'm up I'll shine. I'm about to find I'm out to dine and fight with Pennywise, and I quick apologise if it's easy, write my lines. It's just a line, but it's my time. Hit my main high. Yo, I'd like to die before I'm circumcised. Nothing but living in fear, kicking a coffin but never to cheer. Giving them something that's ever so rare. Sniffing a pussy they're putting in here. We're living a pussy they're cutting it clear. Living for nothing but finding a beer. Thinking of stopping but never be near. Drinking be popping up why I'm here. Sticking and swapping, I'll never be dropping. I'm having a coffee, I'll never be coughing. I'm ticking, I'm talking, I'm wide awake. Hitting a profit, you're taking a bit. Getting a profit, let's make a break. Getting a brothel, let's make a tip. Create the story, make a day. Get to glory, then we'll play.
I saw you looking. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, we're back up in this bitch. My own fucking videos and suggestions there. Let's have a look at the poll here. Should I skip? 67% say no. Fucking hell, we're fucking horrendously far behind here. There's no cycle for anybody to keep up with her. I don't know how you boys do it. We had one in reserve down there, so we've gone with the warmer beer, and then left the cold. But I should have maybe just enjoyed the cold one, but fuck it. Velta, is that the keeper? We're drier than the Sahara now, and you know it, BMG. Oh, I thought you meant in terms of me with the beer, to be fair. A Peter file, yeah, PDF. How to do the coyote. Is this what I mean? I've just fucking no idea where we're going here. It wouldn't be a bad idea to like just whack random shit in when I'm well behind, and then it'd be like, how to do the coyote. I'd be like, where are we up here? Where have we gone here? It's tense between the two now. Let's see what I mean. There's a desert here, which is ice cream and liquor, called Dom Pedro. We went to a restaurant the other night where they spelt it Dom. Did you eat it, PMG? Did you get stuck in? Well, I like Ariel. Boing! I've caught up BMG at War Piglet. Sprong's a good shout as well, like Sprong. What are them things called? Where like the name or yeah, the word sounds like the action. So like boing, like obviously boing one, then it what Piglet bastard. Sprung, or like pow. Is pow one. Whack. Do you know what I mean? Where the word actually sounds like the action. I'm sure there's a word for that. Jemba. I'd say so, MVG. Captain. No, skipper. Same thing. Meant manager. Fuck. ABG or whatever he's called. Forgot his name again. AVG, ABG, AMG. What's he called? No, that's angry man. Gavin it. AVB. Fucking hell, I'm finally remembered something. Fuck VAR. Fuck VAR. I want to wear a South American and commentator guy. Yeah, nah. I've just merged E now with it. VAR there. I feel bad. I'd seen Ed Sheeran shorts. He's hidden talent for singing rap like yourself, Jack. Ed Sheeran can rap, can't he? I don't think he's particularly good at it, but he can rap, to be fair to him. I don't mind Ed Sheeran's... I mean, I've been to see Ed Sheeran, which, you know, if I could take back that part of my life, I probably would in reality, but... No, I wouldn't. It makes you hard on it. Not the Ed Sheeran bit, by the way. You guys surely must remember how Gary Hampson used to routinely booed by Leeds fans when his name was announced. It's awful, BMG. It's awful. Sacre. Jezri Rack Sacre. Just my opinion, I wasn't blown away by the latest leaked yellow shirt design. Just my humble opinion. Roger, we've never known you as humble, I must say, my brother. But they're all... It's just fucking football shirt, innit? There's some ghastly ones, there's some decent ones. Yeah. Paul, in adults activities... Oh, Bretty boy. Nose one, by the way. In... what's the fact I don't even know what it's called before you enter is remarkable. In foreplay, does Jimmy the Chin? Does Jimmy use the chin? Nah, this. Jimmy the Chin, Brett, is the fucking gift that keeps on giving, my brother. What's more effective? Oh my God, no, I've got to cancel it. I've got to cancel it. I've got to cancel it. Because there's both, isn't there? Does Jimmy use the chin? Oh, both. Now, before I press start the poll, before I enter this world of mania, think about how useful the chin is. Does he need both? We've got to put both in there just for like the long action, just for like the. And I won't go too, graphic with it, because that's for Jimmy the Chin to do. But there's an argument there. There's an argument there more just for the chin. Yes, BMG. I've not even that. I held it in for another 20 minutes there, haven't I? I'll never forget Coops on relegation telling the squad if they don't want to be here, fuck off. That's seriously quality being Leeds. My dude, RPM. My dude. And that's representing, brother. Alexander Arnold's in there, AO. Adult activities. But Brendan Aronson did fuck off, JT. Yeah, he did. Adult activities. How very polite of you, Brett. Foreplay, mate. Water Peters. Water Peters in there, though, AO, yeah. Yeah, it's not. Is that the watershed? Chinese pedometer. Pokem Young. Peter White. It took me a bit of processing that to be fair, but I enjoy it. The watershed, yeah, the watershed's well past, man. They're fucking. There's no watershed on Underlap anyway, is there? Drop them off, boys. Fuck it and fuck it. I'm running out of ideas, but salute to whoever mentioned those names. We appreciate you, AO. This ain't no place for chilling, and you know it, MVG. I'm on a real catch up here. I'm doing well. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, you off me. Sorry, Mom. Let's not. Don't let that stick. Because if I start calling Ming Mong, it'll be, Ming's my dude, innit? So start going, oh, you alright, Mong? It'll get a bit much, won't it? Come on, Mong, don't be like that. Create your own watershed, though, Brett. I agree, mate. I agree. It actually made me laugh how much nicer you were being about it, to be fair. Heard that Luke ought to know better as a Twitter troll warrior back in Leeds. There is nobody on Twitter quite like Luke. He is the boy. Luke's an absolute boyo, honestly. I've got so much time for Luke, it's mental. I've met Luke now 3 or 4 times, like, for nights out and stuff, like, just us. And honestly, he's a fucking boyo. I've got so much time for him. And what's mint about Luke is you can have like genuine like conversations, do you know what I mean? Where like it's a bit on the edge, do you know what I mean? And there's no hard feelings, but he's a proper boy. I like him so much. He's a proper lad. And not in just like lad. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've met his bird and stuff, and honestly, he's a top boy. Top boy. I'm actually off on his do. He's having a do for his birthday, and I'm off down. I'm trying to, if I'm honest, I'm trying to delay the missus. Trying to not have the missus come with me. Because he's invited us both, but I think that's just because he's been kind. So I'm going to make it a boys' evening. Or boys' weekend, it actually is. I ain't going nowhere, mate. I've got another 2 beers here, mate. Talking about being late, I think it could be wrong. Ball with Jackson. We got on loan from Scum and he was shit. Masher T, keep them coming, brother. They all fly in. BMG did say he would take Leeds over. It goes Leeds, decent shit. So you're in with a shout, mate. He might get his way in there. Twitter's an echo chamber for people who are not very intelligent. Take the intelligence out of it, AO. Twitter's an echo chamber for sure. But when they all gang up on you, and it's like they all, you know, and they're all like, oh, so how many channels have I ever been asked on, for instance? Do you know what I mean? None. Been asked on Joe's, obviously, twice, and which I actually refused to go on Joe's the first time. How many have I been asked on, and what for? Every man and his dog gets on these channels. I mean, does Roly Poly Paul bring out to market? 'Cause I don't think he does. It bores me to fucking tears. Get him in there, BMG. That's what I mean. BMG. Is Jack now a dinosaur like the rest of us? Is everyone in the world younger than Jack a dick slap? Geets up, you dick slap, RPM. Geets up. Roly Poly Paul. He's got a ring to it, doesn't it, MVG? I'm sure he's an alright guy, but he was quite rude to me a couple of times on Joe's podcast, to be fair. And he goes, oh, maybe if I say that, I'll get a smile out of Jack. He just sort of said it for no reason. I thought, I'm just on the channel. I thought, have you ever watched my channel, pal? I mean, I've never watched his. Like, well, I have actually. And as I say, fucking nearly put me to sleep. But because we look at we go really up close and personal to the thing, and we speak about like heat maps, and so it's funny you should say that because the heat map suggests similar. Like, fuck off. You will be taking me flicks after that articulate cinema review, Jack. And you know it, War Piglet. Get on that 2 for 1, mate. It's only day I'll go. I'm like, have you got 2 for 1 though? To be fair though, to Nikita love, it was her treat. She treated me to it. And I got nachos and a big fuck off Tango Blast. 2 flavours. She picked it all, to be fair, but, you know, because I would have nacho. Although, to be fair, I mean, it's overpriced. It's just Doritos, but you do get 3 flavors. You get jalapenos, but she likes them. I don't want them. Some, like, red stuff. It's not ketchup, but it's probably salsa, is it? And then, like, a hot cheese that they pump out of this weird thing in the back. Not in the back. It's not weird. Well, it is a bit weird, but it's not in the back. But it's like... comes out of I don't know, it's sort of spuffed out of a thin tube, and she has to like, I don't know, but I did get stuck into it, and it is quite tasty, to be fair, but the whole process, when I was eating it, I had to forget about the whole process it had been through, and my God, has that cheese been processed? Let's have that right. BMG. Taking over the world, mate. Chill, my friend. Surely all that matters is 3 fucking points at the weekend. And yes, Shirley pun is a joke. Yes, don't call me Shirley. Surely you can give me an answer. Yes, don't call me Shirley. It might not be real MVG, but because it's not to me personally. But he did tell me to get fucked. But he not personally said it to me. But I've heard through the grapevine that there has been some animosity floating around suggesting that, which, I don't want to go to a Leeds game and end up getting fucking cheap shotted. So if he does want to straighten, we'll do it for charity. He apparently loves charity, doesn't he? So, and he's apparently nice to everybody. So we'll get in squared circle. Silly fucker. Timothy Fosu Menson, also an outside shout for the Mensa 11. The Mensa, intelligent. I need to check Mensa here. Was the Mensa intelligence? Yes, the Mensa's an IQ test. Yes, indeed, BMG. Sickening. Preaching to everyone else about being compassionate and then proceed to be most violent, nasty people you've ever met. This is what it's all about, MVG. This is why these people don't understand the fucking internet. It's like shit when shit hits the fan in the real life. You actually find out who's your mate and that. And then these people have all these like online relationships, don't they? And it's all like, and it's like, are you joking, man? These people don't like you. Do you know what I mean? They're weird. I honestly think they're a bit weird. They don't like you. When I met Roly Poly, I've been on so many lives, and I'm not the most approachable person, perhaps. I don't know. I think to some extent I am. I don't know. I've no idea. I've never thought about it, but fucking, I couldn't get a word out of him, man. I'm not even sure he said hello to me the whole day. So he obviously had a preconceived. I don't know. There's so much stuff I could tell you, MVG, honestly. Honestly, about it all. It's so fucking honestly. Everything's it's like this lovely space. It's like the most toxic fucking crap ever. I remember early doors that I used to get like quite nice messages off of some of them. And I'd be like, oh, this is like, I'm surprised like how like open and nice you've been. And then you realise years on, or a year on, or when, well, no, I can't. If I speak, I get into trouble. So, and I don't. But you know what I mean. I don't really care. But it's too close to other. It's too close to people that I like. I don't even like saying in the space, but in the space, it's too close to people that I actually like that would be bothered if I said stuff. So, and I'd never. My actual mates. I don't know. It's a fucking madness. I don't know. But all you need to know, MVGs, you're fucking legendary. 1, 2, 3. Double-barreled names, Billy fucking Bremner. Get him in there, BMG. Loving it. Clem Fandang. Piss song, is that up where I'm at? Or is that because I'm still far behind? I thought I were catching up. Did we dip out, Peter White? We've fucking looked that up, though. We've looked that up and we know that, don't we, Peter White? So she's not in, so there's no microwave going. She might be in it next, or is she in? I don't actually know if she's in or not, to be fair. To be fair, she can Nikita Love can just creep in and she just leaves me to it. She's tremendous. Unless she's shagging Roly Poly. And then, you got to take your medicine, haven't you? You got to go, well, you've gone on to Alpha, to be fair. You're with the better man now. Jackie boy, this day/weekend out is edging ever closer. At some point, we need to sort it out. Ming's booked the table, Brett. Believe me, just keep that weekend free, Brett. 100 million %. It's happening. 100 million %. Even if there's 8 of us, or even if there's us 3, it is 100% happening. I'm fucking chuffed with Forsu Mensa. Plus, my Mensa jokes, I'm giving myself a shout out. That's what unlimited power can do, BMG. Shout out to BMG for giving himself a shout out for no reason at all. Love it. Gabby Goodman, son. Richard Todd. Yellow card, yeah. Modern world, fucking jerk-offs, Ming. Get up, my man, Mingy. We'll be needing content in the summer 11. To be fair, War Piglet, what a shout that is, big man. BMG, I'm going to have to ask BMG's permission. If we can wait till summer, that would be ideal for me. Because I could literally just... War Piglet. Sensational stuff, brother. Nonto never left, true or not. So we like Nonto, do we, JT? Kicked out a stink. Made the whole... horrendous. It was horrendous how he was. I forgave him. It's fine if you forgave him. But he never left because nobody wanted him. Slow, stay loose. Come on, guys, you can't seriously give Bowie world class. Come on, Joe Depp. Peter, bite your legs onto it. Definitely, you're going to get sent off in a minute, Richard Todd. I'm up for it, though. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Is Floyd... Is that not just his middle name? I haven't got time to Google this, to be fair. And I'm so far behind. Me against the world, baby. Why's he back, Jack? Because we're in Prem. That's where he signed. He signed to play in Prem, didn't he? Yes, indeed, 78 RPM. And then he did as we were told when Dr. Farke got to the helm. And now continue to do as he's told. You're the only one. Richard Todd, I refer to J, F, H, to VAR. Just for you, B, M, G. Hope nobody's thinking I'm actually trying to sing here, but Jack shouldn't skip the chat for a piss break. Makes the show entertaining. I just can't understand how it can be entertaining, Warpig, when I'm so far behind. I'm going to do a speed fire here. I'm going to fly through 5 minutes. I've tried to do this about 6 times, to be fair, and I've failed. Like I'm failing now. I'm particularly chatty. It's definitely... The pub before the underlaps. Do not help my comment section. If Cornetto was so shite and worth a reputable 60 million who sanctioned his loan period in... Is it worth 60 million though, Roger Slick? Who said he's worth 60 million? Where's that come from? You know that 78 because someone told you or you in back room. Well, he's my burner account, mate. It's Nikita Love, innit? Nikita Love exposed herself on here a while ago, not sexually or like physically, which is the sort of the same thing, to be fair, but she exposed herself when she was taking money out of my account, fucking giving super chats, man. So Piggy loves the piss break, don't we all, really? Yes, Ming. It gives us all a chance to run to pisser, I suppose. I never thought about it. Yes, my man, Luke. Jimmy Floyd ain't his real name, so VAR says no. Get it up there. Any more Samantha Hoff photos? I have to check which one she is, to be fair, Roger Slick. But for the purposes of I'll just go through its screenshots. And I'll just say, and it's going to take me a while to catch up, but is that Samantha Hoff? Because she's the last one from the last weekend. Cornetto is an injury train record, and the sooner he returns to Brighton, the better. Not the sooner he returns to Brighton, the better. He's fine at the club now in EAO. We don't need to get rid of him now. Bring on the Hoff, Jack. No drunken burger eating one. I've got a rap about... what's he called? The Hoff. I've genuinely got a rap about the Hoff. I can't remember it though. I think it's this. This is old now. Yeah, up in this booth, writing little written truths. I'm just rapping up for someone to do, and it's a zoo when I'm coming through. I'm like Baloo, I never do nothing that I never wanna do. I'm your who's everybody, never gonna stop. Just maybe take a second to cough or hop. David, get your hassle off. I'm trying to build this castle forward top up on the scaffold top. Check your clock, check your watch, check your bird's box, cause I've confiscated the lot. I'm Jack if you forgot. Hassle I'm back if you ever wanna drop.
I'm jacked if you ever pondered over a pop. It's time to pack a little more than a lot. Time to get the taxi to stop at the top of the rocks. It's a fact I take a lot of knocks, but I'm confident I got this lottery locked.
The Hasselhoff. A Hoff. I can't remember it. It's fucking well old, but never get your Hasselhoff or something. I can't remember what it is. But that Bird Box guy's in there as well. What's he called? I'm too far behind for this. This is the thing with you, Jack. No one can say anything about people you like. They always have to have other things that they have naught to do with what we're on about. This is the thing with you, Jack. No one can say anything about people you like. They always have to have other things that have naught to do with what we're on about. Stay loose, JT. I know you're probably pissed off by now, but what's wrong with you here, big man? This is the thing with you, Jack. No one can say anything about people you like. Who do I like? What do you mean? Are you on about Aronson still? Or are you on about roly-poly? They always have to have other things that have naught to do with what we're on about. I don't know what you're on about, JT. I knew you'd fallen out with me, but it's all good. I'm also halfway through a 72-hour fast, so I'm cranky as fuck, as well as power mad. Are you a faster, BMG? I'm game for it. I'd be up for it. Yes, burger. A Hoff. Got eaten by the wrong Hoff. Give me the chin. Are we still on that pearl? The chin or both. It's a dead tie at the moment. Spurs and Scum could rest last season because there were no relegation battle. That is not the case, especially for Forest this season. That is true, man. This idea that that, to be fair, I don't like Ange, do I? But he was nowhere near the fucking relegation battle last year, were he? They were well off it, all of them. They were so bad last year. It's typical that we're stuck fucking in it, but... Get up, War Piglet. Nobody do it how he does it. JT's mad as fuck because I've upset him again somehow, but... I don't think I've been too controversial, but, we love JT. It's all love this side, isn't it? Real love, though, like real man love, like man-mess love. This double-barreled malarkey has been the best 11 for ages. We need an update 11 here, though. It's a shame that there isn't one more team that's been cut adrift like in the last few seasons. We'd already be safe. That's it, BMG. Yeah, that's what 78 was just saying then, man. 100%. Oh, Joe Depp holding strong, saying no chance for a red card here. BMG, get ready, mate. It's coming next week, mate, and you know it. I know, but it's all right, you, Brett, saying that when you like riding high, but we're sort of in there with it. So I'm slightly reluctant to. I'd rather it be cut adrift, mate. I'd rather be relaxed at this point. Joe Depp, stay loose. I heard BMG inspired Hugh Hefner to start his Playboy empire. Can you imagine the amount of bother he'd have got in nowadays, man? Joe Depp, you're going to be the Gaddy Goodmanson of the stream. That means didn't warrant the double yellow, though, innit? But with great power comes great responsibilities. BMG knows only oh so well. You just need a ratty tash and then you're laughing, mate. I heard James Bond is actually based on BMG. Yeah. Do you only just hear that, MVG? Double yellow as well for grammar. Einstein stole all his ideas from BMG. I'm loving where this is going, by the way. BMG stands for Blofeld. That's the fucking dude, isn't it? Super villain. Get up. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Oh my god, is it onomatopoeia that's the fucking... That's what I'm on about, innit? Onomatopoeia refers to a word that phonetically imitates, resembles, or suggests the sounds they described, such as buzz, crash, sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle's a real good one. Give me more, give me some, right, I know it's going to get me even further behind, but give me some onomatopoeias. What about roly-poly? Onomatopoeias, but give me some. Bang. Bang's a good one. Splash. Splash is a mint one. Whisper. That's a surprising one, that, to be fair. Boom. Hiss. Or buzz. Thud. Thump. Splat. Bam. Wham. Pop. Pop's a good one. Patter. Patter's a good one, isn't it? Patter's a really good one, actually. Rustle. Rustle's a good one. Click. Yeah, click's a good one, but it don't get me quite like Russell. Because Russell's really. TikTok is a good one, but not that good to me. But vroom or zoom. Vroom. Vroom's better, innit? Slurp. No, I don't think slurp's very good, actually, but that's where slurp comes from, innit? Gulp. That's good. Giggle. Giggle's not so good, to be fair. Burp. Burp. That's a good one. Sigh. Sigh's a good one. Meow. Well, meows. That is literally what they do, so that's probably the best one at lot. Ribbit. Like a frog sound. Yeah, it's good shit, innit? Will not get me catching up on the comments, that will it? But thank you, Levish and BMG. Appreciate you, man. We'll have to chop that bit up. Fuck me. I think I'm a bit pissed, boys. Do a poll on whether Joe Depp should get a red card. He's been testing my patience. Not until this has been sorted, because 45% say the chin, 45% say the tongue. Say the both. Rosé wine has a lot more punch to it when you take it intraversely. Does that mean like slowly or like into or by fucking hell? Into or by the means of the veins. Wowzers. Sure it does, RPM. Off. Cunnilingus. Is an oral sex act consisting of stimulation of the vulva using the tongue and lips. It's a Wikipedia page, this, with photos, man. There's fucking photos. Oh, this can't be right. This honestly can't be right. How can this be right? I'll have to. This is the only screenshot I'm gonna ever have to delete. You know I'm not deleting it, by the way. What is that about there? Eating pussy redirects here for other uses. See, eat pussy. This is Wikipedia. You know, we're past the watershed. Cunnilingus is an oral sex act consisting of the stimulation of the vulva by using the tongue and lips. The clitoris is most sexually sensitive part of the vulva, and its stimulation may result in a woman becoming sexually aroused or achieving orgasm, which is something I'm unfamiliar with. Cunnilingus can be sexually arousing for participants and may be performed by a sexual partner as foreplay to incite sexual arousal before other sexual activities. And also, you know, you could be done by then, you know. As often I just go, right, night. Such as vaginal or anal intercourse, straight to the anal. This is Wikipedia, fellas. As an erotic and physical intimate act on its own, cunnilingus can be a risk. It can be a risk. Fucking hell, you see how it switches up on you here. Why I've just seen the photos here on the side. Why do we need a photo of a man performing cunnilingus on a female partner? And we need a woman performing cunnilingus on a female partner? What is the difference? This is fucking mint. This is Wikipedia, man. Why do we have a man's version and a woman's version of it? I mean, the woman's version for me is better there, really. Because it looks like there's a bit of bush on the first woman, on the man performer. Not on the man performer, but on the woman, on the man performer. Whereas there's loads of arse in there on the woman performing, but... Get your Hummer out for that motherfucker. Get up. Amazing, man. Oh, man. Fucking mint. Get Mong in a hovel. Yes. Get Mong in a hovel. Luckily for Joe Depp, it's midnight here and I have to bounce. Take it easy, BMG. Oh, my God. If he's bouncing, he's definitely gone, hasn't he? Love you, BMG. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you, my brother. You're a ledge, mate. Shout to your son as well for no reason at all. She'll not feel tongue with that chin on active duty. That's what I mean. Just shouting in that fucking... Shouldn't need it, mate. You got to know when to say when. Oh, there is that. There is that. But it's like, it's a long way up, innit? That thing, you'd be like, fucking... Yeah, honestly, it's like a fucking ice cream scooper, innit? It'd be like fucking digging down. You'd have to heat the fucker up. You'd have to put your chin under the kettle and then... fucking... Pooper scooper. It's a pooper scooper, innit? Clem Fandango, it's a fucking pooper scooper, that bastard thing. Fucking get up. Have we gone definitive with it yet? No, it's still not definitive. I'm closing it on 45% each. Nobody knows what they do with it. I've got so many tabs open, I'll have to close a few because I can't fucking open another one. You never knew that happened, did you, on Google Chrome? Fucking... I don't know what I'm on about now. BMG, have you been to positive self-awareness seminar run by a jacked up physio analyst from... Oh, fucking... Been a classic, says Joe Depp, agreed. Not very PC of you calling... Exactly, MVG, that's what I mean. So we can't have it happen. I don't have a hovel. You've just made me sad there, MVG, don't. This predictive text pisses me off. Don't worry about it, Peter Wikes. We all stay loose. Yeah, I was MVG, yeah. But I think I meant, wait, we're on about Roly Poly. I've been on with him a few times. Yeah. Joe give load of him a leg up, didn't he? I'm not anyone to say no, I think. I would know at first. I'm like, no, I don't want it. If it wasn't for this, I don't know what I'd do. Ming, come on, Ming, stay loose. You've somehow got Wi-Fi. In or out your hovel, you've somehow got Wi-Fi. I don't know if President's high enough for you, MVG. Does that give you... Is that enough status? BMG being the governor's like the governor, do you know what I mean? Like the governor. There's something about the governor that means more than just like... There's an intimidation to the governor, isn't there? If you're the governor, it's like, fucking hell, I don't actually know how high up he is. Like, whereas the president... Oh no, the president's pretty high. I'll take it back, MVG. Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm not... Hey, oh no, I'll be off to the game. Be off to the game, my brother. Oh, the wars are gone, mate. They've all dropped the kegs and they're all off. Pants down, stick it in. They've all bottled it. There's no bottling involved. It's just a weird scenario for me. 'Cause it's like, I don't really care. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make friends. I'm not very good at it on the online world. We love it here. JCC stuff, the Voldemorts of this world. Appreciate you all, Piglet, more than you'd ever know, mate. Honestly, you're a ledge. No, I just had to swipe back up there. Roly poly. He put some. I can't remember what he put. He put to put it simply. I'll put it simply for you because you've got to put it simply for me because I'm thick as shit. So I don't understand. I'm thick and you're smart 'cause you look at heat maps. So I put it simply for you. Get fucked. You're blocked. All right then. No worries. You're a fucking goon. You're too busy perving over Evie, so fuck you off. The underlap is at war with everyone. Nobody's powerful enough to challenge the underlap. Get up, Brett, my old mush. Brett knows what day it is. 4-0 Leeds. Get up. Come on, you whites. Yes, War Piglet. Love it, mate. Nobody does it like we do it, and you know it. And you fucking know it. Nobody do it how we does it, Ming. For what it's worth, Jack, you always have us. Also, sorry. MVG, I don't want any more, my brother. I don't, literally, in every single sense, don't want any more. We'll see if Roly Poly will come on a live with us and we'll chat it out. Should we reach out to him and see if he'll have a chat with me? Watch him bottle it. That might be my next step. For legal reasons, the internet is not real life. Literally, War Piglet. That is so true, man. I'm fucking writing that down. You know, when they do that on podcasts, don't they? For legal reasons, the internet is not real life. That is genuinely the truest thing being said tonight. Because it's bullshit, isn't it? But it's like, you know, for legal reasons, like, it's like, well, come on then, bring that energy, mate. And like I want to scrap, I don't want to have a fucking scrap with Roly Poly, do I? In Bender, I couldn't care less. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what's up with you, mate? What got his goat? What? I don't know if I've got it on here, but it's a post I put it on my channel. I can't be asked for it. It's not worth fucking effort, is it? I don't actually know, to be fair, Brett. It's last weekend though, isn't it? So whatever last weekend is, that might fuck you over a bit for 24th of May. So whatever weekend that is, Ming's got it. Ming will know. Ming will know when he's booked it. But that might fuck you over a bit, Brex. You might want to watch Sunderland, obviously, where you won't want to. MVG. Yes, J Dan, bro. What's good, my man? Appreciate you, my dude. Never heard of him, so he's not relevant, but thank you. Ayo taking no prisoners, but still enjoys it. I only know of him through Joe and Jer. Ayo, that's what I mean, MVG. Give him all leg up. And then he goes on Jer's thing, he's like a fucking nodding dog, innit? Everybody goes on about me and you, MVG. He's like, fucking... He goes, yeah, anything you say, he's like his fucking God. I bet he don't believe in out either. If you don't believe in anything, you fall for anything. Did I hear shagging Roly Poly? Yeah, I know, MVG, yeah, he's a snake. He's a weird fella, honestly, I promise you. I know him personally. He's a weird fella. Online relationships are a bit like shagging a rubber dolly. If you have never met someone, they do not exist. This is it, RPM. All I would say is, at least with like a rubber dolly, it knows its place, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'd be happy to have a bit of a laugh. I've had fucking, honestly... Never mind. Honestly. So much shit. Honestly, it's so fucking... They all pretend to be nice. They're all so scared of, like, being exposed as, like... I don't know, like I could win. It's like they're in competition with each other. It's crazy. And then so they're all pretending it's like, oh, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes, oh, Master Robin. Fucking, what are you on about? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I couldn't be arsed. Honestly, I couldn't be arsed having I'm more honest online with you lot, genuinely, than I am like to some randomer in the street. So sometimes when I bump into people, they go like, oh, I thought you'd be more like, what do you mean, like running about, like fucking doing backflips or cartwheels or being like, if you approach me, I'm pretty like calm and like, oh no, man, yeah, like, oh no, and I don't want it, like, oh, what's channel? I'm like, oh, don't fucking tell anybody else, just fucking, do you know what I mean? I don't want it. I'm chilled out. Whereas, honestly, there's clout chasers everywhere, and we know this. I just think that they create like this weird, they're nice to you, so that you're always their bitch, and really, in reality, if it weren't for, well, actually being mates with one of them I'm mates with a few of them in particular, but mates with one of them that it'd be, if I prefer not to speak. Yes, Anthony Calorie, take it easy, dude, if that means you're out of here. I appreciate you, man. What do you mean, Mingy? What do you mean? Whether all 11, though. Whether all had to fucking ill be captain of that. When they're different than you thought in real life, imagine. What's the imagine mean there, War Piglet? Is that... Have you seen what you can do with this? I spend so much time fucking about with this. You can make them into like Bielsa's goggles. Let me do it. I fuck about it so much and I create like Bielsa's goggles. I can't fucking do it now. I'm under pressure. There we go. I've got it. I fucked it up. Hang on. I can do it better than that. You can create Bielsa's goggles with it. This guy runs a big there we go. There's Bielsa's goggles. Look. They're a bit cockeyed or whatever, but and I'm motion it. But yeah, you can do all sorts with it, mate. There we go, there's Bielsa's goggles. Fucking mint, that. He's an easy rider. Oh. Some have overinflated egos. When I met you in person, you didn't know I knew you. You were comparatively modest. Comparatively, Roger Slicker. Why were you reluctant to strike up a conversation with the breakdown guy? Oh, well, Roger Slicker, with the breakdown guy, I actually appreciate that comment. That is genuinely, I am not that outgoing. This channel was born from a different thing. If I'm performing or whatever, I'm different. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm like this. But not that I'm in performance mode. This is me. I just mean like, I'm talking like I talk to my mates in pub. Now the difference is with stuff like this, I don't know who's listening. So that's why I find it relatively embarrassing when I meet someone, because I just think, oh man, I'm just talking to you like you're my mate. Do you know what I mean? Like you're my mate. So when I met you, Roger Slicker, I was like, oh shit, man. I actually don't want, I'm not in my bedroom talking shit. Do you know what I mean? But the reason why I didn't want it wasn't that I didn't want a conversation. I wanted more of a conversation with him than he wanted with me. I just meant if he were really fucking like, because I'm not chatty, so like if he were really fucking on one, I'd have been like, oh my God, man, I've been sat in that fucking services for 9 hours. I just want to go home. We're 2.5 hours away from home here. I don't need this. Do you know what I mean? And you're not even taking me all the way, which isn't his fault. But he did take me all the way in end. But that's all I mean. I can't. You must know what I mean. We're from Yorkshire, aren't we? You don't want to always be fucking chatting shit, do you, to everybody all the time. Do you know what I mean? The Weather 11 Clem. Players whose names reflect the state of the Earth's atmosphere at a given time. That's fucking mint. Susanna Hoff. Yes, SST. Get up. JB Leeds in building as well. After see Okafor, mate. Saturday, let's have it, mate. JB in the building. Weatherall's a beast. Hasselhoff. Somerville. This could be good, actually, to be fair. Dusty Springfield. He'd have to sneak in one here beyond bench. We can make it happen. Dean Windass. Clem Fandango, I'm up for it. Yes, Rhino Rock. I'm so far behind the comments. I hope you're still here, man. But Jack, I'd love to give you a super chat, but I'm a proper loiner and tight as fuck. Love it, Rhino Rock. Fucking fear not, my brother. Legend, mate. Shout out to Rhino Rock for being a proper loiner, mate. We're all loiners over here, my old buddy. Danny Drinkwater. Winterburn. I'm cooking. Ming's on fire here. Dwight Gale, that's a good one. Jack, we need him in, mate. Mate. We need him on, mate. We need a win. You know it, JB. See, JB's the side of life that I don't mind being at. Do you know what I mean? JB's like, knows his shit in his pants. That's why we love JB. Andy, is Rhino Rock another one of your accounts? Oh, no. Surely not. Roger's been slapping fucking... he's been slapping super chats in today, to be fair. Things can be said out of context. You know it, Roger Slicker. Chill well. That's a good one, MVG. Best 11 with coloured boots. No Whelan used to wear one of each. True, Jack. No Whelan did. I've had it. We've done a poll before and I forgot the fucking answer about Clip Clop onomatopoeia 11. That is good. Cuckoo. Cuckoo's got to be right up there, Danborough. Got to be right up there. Cuckoo's real good. Plop. Plop's mint, ayo. Plop's mint. Is Jack doing the new Batman soundtrack? That's where I got it all from. They're like, pow, pooh, crack, smash. It's all like, they're all onomatopoeias, aren't they? Gets up, JB. Sex education. Oh, fuck it, I forgot I'd even done that, to be fair. Nobody do it out. Nobody do it out, does it? Can you get this shit on any other channel? Nope. Oh, Miggy. I appreciate you, brother. JackCity 6. Look at that imagery, though. Oh, my God. Jack, you know there's better wank material on the internet than Wikipedia. I don't know there, because you get both. I mean, you can get split screens, can't you, on Pornhub? I mean, to be fair, I've not... Has anybody signed up since you've had to fucking, like, give all your information? Because, to be fair, it's put me right off, and it's actually helped me out a bit. Stopped me being a chronic masturbator. Oh, man. This is why it's funny for me, to be fair, because I forget about what I've been on about, and then it's fucking... Then we're into JackCity Sex Ed. I forgot about that. Yes, MVG, it's all there for you, mate. I'll share my screen with you afterwards, man. I'll share the screen. Those hummers have shite turning circle. I can only imagine they do, to be fair. What's more arousing? Chicks in there on way to a titty bar. Or eating pussy. Redirects here for other uses. For other uses, see, eat pussy. Such a remarkable. Brett, we're here to learn out. We'll learn at a frantic rate. My ex came to orgasm easily with the cunnilingus. Unfortunately. Oh, RPM. Oh, man. Now, I know you're joking. But if you're not, Oh, yes, and you know it, Luke. Oh, let the fucking Paul Badger here. Badger needs a right old good look at it, doesn't he? Come on, Badge. It doesn't matter which way she leans either. It's like, She reads at a frenetic rate, by the way. Whoa. Fucking hell. Wobbling about mush. Sexualised. Appreciate you, JB Leeds. You're a ledge, mate. Come over here and sit on my chin, love. She won't be able to, though, would she? When you fucking Jimmy the chin. You won't be able, it'd be like, she'd be like, this is uncomfortable, do you know what I mean? The work he'd get through when it comes to cunnilingus is, oh, fucking hell. A squid. Jack, honestly, mate, there is no club harder to support than Leeds. All of us are sheep. So what do? We follow the hardest team in the world. And you know it, JB. That's the following we need, though, brother. It's like, it's like, fuck it. I'm dung down deep. I'm in with it. There's a bitch here. I'm trying to do cunnilingus on her. Which I'll be, I don't know. I'll be a woman for her, to be fair. I'd be the woman for her. When you get some downtime, I reckon you watch Smith and Jones, Cockney rhyming slang, and Hale and Pace. What are you looking at? Harry Enfield. I love Harry Enfield. I've probably seen it by accident. Can't believe you're discussing sex acts, Jackie lad. Can't wait for the next episode of the Underflaps. Get in the underflaps. Get in the underflaps. I might ask AI to make me a fucking thumbnail for getting the underflaps. Don't you lot start picking up on the hovel dwellers again. 78. We hold no prejudice towards the hovel users. Believe me, brother. JackCity is here, is there, is every fucking where. Get up, JB. The underlap, what a fucking hoot. We love you, Mingy boy. Blame Justin Timberlake, exposing that titty for the delay. Justin Timberlake? Oh, is it him that got, is it him that got nipple out for, Nipplegate refers to 2004 Super Bowl where exposed Janet Jackson's breast. Yeah, definitely deliberate. Nice stuff, though. Because she's got stars over it. It's all planned, isn't it? Have you seen that fucking... I mean, I don't mind Justin Timberlake. Have you seen that really embarrassing fucking... They call me... I'm gonna have to get it up. And not sexually. They call me Lake. And he goes, chicka Timberlake. And it's... I mean, I like him, but this is fucking horrible, this. Oh, fucking advert. You fucking winding me up with adverts. They call me Lake. Chicka Timberlake.
Be due compensation.
Stop. You see, they call me Lake. Timberlake. The frickin'
That is crazy. Actually, I genuinely don't mind. I like his tunes and that, and I think they're well made. But that is fucking...
You see, they call me Lake. Timberlake. The frickin'
Britney Spears, remember that? I think she's looking at she's not impressed. I thought it took to Britney Spears. That must be an edit I've seen to be fair. Britney.
You see, they call me Lake. Timberlake. The friggin'
I like him though, fuck it. Tough luck, fuck it. Used to kicking buckets and used to picking up shit from the general public. Howell dwellers, reunite. Jack, I think you insulted his lack of proficiency and skill in football. Granted, Paul has a wonderful voice for radio. Do you think he does though, man? Because it don't matter what voice you've got. He's just got this. He's just got one of them things that just like it just compresses your voice. Do you think he's got a nice voice for radio, or do you think he'd put everybody to sleep? Cause I don't think it's. I won't be able to listen to him on radio. I mean, he doesn't speak in real life, so. 24th of May, let's have it, Brett. You know it. I need another piss, boys. Rolling from Grain Journal. No, I don't. Please let him. Oh my god. It's the poorly one, isn't it? Fucking get him in and on and over here. What a ledge. MVG, has been loads of examples, man. That's what I mean. And you know it, MVG. You know it. Brett's in. Brett's all over it. Roger Slick, I thought I was a man about time in my early 20s. I was in Amsterdam. These Italians knocked on us door and offered us their blow-up doll to have a go on. I respectfully declined their offer. See, these stories, Roger Slick. Nobody's ever knocked on your door, surely, and offered you to... When you say they offered... Did they offer to blow up the doll and then you have a go on it? Was the doll already blown? Or were they asking you to blow up on the doll and then to watch you have a go on it? Jack, there is no place I'd rather be, mate, on Thursday night, keeping loose with the general, the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate you do. JB Leeds, there's nobody I'd rather have in the building, mate, other than like everybody else that shares the space with you. I appreciate you, brother. I'm really whacking that mouse button. Roger does keep the receipts, so seriously. And Roger, I do fear that Roger manoeuvres around. Nah, no, he doesn't. I like Roger a lot. I've got time for Roger. The reason why I watch Jack is because you are genuinely not a clout chaser. Then again, smash a like for fuck's sake. Love the child. Appreciate you, Richard Todd. We need the likes up in this bitch, don't we? But, you know, it's a level of clout chasing, but... to be fair, I don't even really know why I even say that. But it just... Well, I'll tell you actually what it is. Because there's 5,500 subscribers. And the amount of times I get a comment saying, oh, I've not seen your video for this long or whatever. So it's like, well... Because I don't push it. I don't moan about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody's like... the heat map. Smash a like for the heat map. You could have Googled the heat map. But I'm just looking at the heat map. Fuck yeah, for early. Jack, you went all the way on the first date. Go all the way with her, mate. It's up. That face, you know what you're doing there, don't you? That's before like sexualization of women as well, isn't it? That's like they're the good old days, aren't they? It runs deep. Share it with me. We're all loiners, and you know, mate. We are all loiners, mate. What do you mean? What do you mean, JB? Ridiculous, Roger Slicker. Do you know? and I don't know this factually, but oh, is that where we're at, Dragon BJ? Love it, mate. I can't be certain, but because I can't remember, because as I say, he didn't spend long enough with me to talk to him, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have them horrific boots he bought. And he did that thing, because at the time, you know, I'm in the groups, but I don't view any of the groups, so they might have kicked me out now, I've no idea, but it says he did that thing where people put, like, I did a thing, and then he put these boots in. And I thought, if he wears them boots, and obviously, I don't think he did. He must have been banned. He must have banned himself from his own boots. He can though, MVG. I used to have a spare screen on wall as well in my old studio, which was for dual screens. It was for the artists to be able to like read lyrics and shit, and you know, when they were like in the booth, so not to worry. And believe me, that got misused. Not while anybody was in there. Oh, I hope not. I don't fucking know, MVG. Can you tell what it is yet? Oh, I'm pissed up. Holy cow, Pat-Man. First movie I ever saw, Adam West. Awesome. He is a ledge, mate. He was in Family Guy, wasn't he, Adam West? He's a ledge. That's why Jack is hammering the lives. No hub. No hub. All Leeds out way. All Leeds out way. I wonder why the subscription rates of VPN services went through the roof recently. Yes, indeed. What I wouldn't give for Nikita Love to walk in now. What, during the... She'd appreciate me just doing the research, MVG, to be fair. Limo place round corner from where... Limo? Yes, Mimi, what's good? What the fuck have I just tuned into? Yes, Mimi. It's where, you know what it is. It's these monsters. Chin like a bicycle seat. Oh. I need a piss. That hurt my knackers a bit, that. Oh man, it's taken the cunnilingus out of that though for me, War Piglet. So I thought we were all into cunnilingus, and now I'm thinking like, you're doing damage, aren't you? Because the fucking bike seats hurt, don't they? So that for cunnilingus. That to a woman like that with actions like this is perhaps not, you know, what this began, or what he could ever achieve. Fucking hell. Oh my word. I'm not sure you should be forcing sinful thoughts on a sweet and innocent. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I lifted her up there to close her eyes as well, by the way. Mimi in the building. Camino, you don't want to know. Well, I do. Oh, you're on about Mimi there, to be fair. What's Camino? It just tells me it's a place. Put sex at the end of it, that'll help me. Women walking in. Fuck knows. Fuck knows, JB. I've been thinking all night for the generic word for cunnilingus. It was on the tip of my tongue. Yes, indeed. Yes, it was, Roger Slick. The underflappers. Oh, Roller Blood. Late fee, blame Resident Evil up. Yeah. Yes, Roller. Shout out to Mimi. We've had a hell of a night, brother. Appreciate you both. You know it. You know it. It's been a whirlwind. A whirlwind. Would whirlwind count as an onomatopoeia? PM, it's not going to stop you, and you know it. We all know it's not going to stop you. Yeah, we're 7 games left, Joe Depp. The footballer, Rakime. 15th in the league. 15th in the league. I do every time I miss all the tea. Me and Hubby have a good giggle. Appreciate you memeing me, old mush. Mingy. Slow down, Mingy. I know, we miss Roller Blunt and Mimi. For sure. There are power couple after Julian Neary and War Piglet. There are power couple, aren't there? That's enough now from Ming, to be fair. Another one I'm going to cancel you. I'm going to block you, Ming. Yes, Roller Blunt, appreciate you, man. The algorithm loves it as well, man, like the follow-up. The algorithm loves it, brother. JB, don't count on it, brother. Fanny flutters, do you know what I mean? Bit crass, innit? Bit much, innit? Oof, fanny flutters, bit crass. Do you know what I think? Bit crass, innit? And fanny flutters. I know the fanny flutters aren't the farts, but still it works for me. All of it works for me. None of it, in reality, none of it works for me, but I'm like roly-poly in that sense, where it's just try your hardest, you don't get anywhere. JB. Ain't nobody down round here, bruv. But I've started saying bruv and G, by the way. But catch me on an hangover, JB, and I'm fucking. There's nobody downer than me. So talk about the downer. Was on double barrel today, Roller Blunt. You know it, Luke. I'm busting, like busting. Even when you're on your downer, you do that up like, don't you? You get that thumb. Come on. Let's all fucking thumb each other. Get your thumbs up. Double thumb up. 24th of May is the sesh on last day of season, Joe Depp. Can of Worms 11. Einar in the wings, my brother. Jack needs another piss. Wait until nearly 60. The underlap will be 20 minutes long. It'll be longer. It'll be longer, Richard. If I'm doing this when I'm 60, mate, someone needs to have a fucking firm word with me. Granger casted a campaign for don't take drugs. Hypocrites are on drugs. It doesn't surprise me that this boyo were on drugs. You youngsters and your sex talk. We got Whapper out then. Do you know I've got my dick out on stage there once. Somebody shouted it and I just thought, always get my dick out. Says, oh, he always gets his dick out. And I'm like, well, yeah, I will do then. Just got my dick out. I thought, nobody's doubling up on me. Not. Slow down. Threesome wise. I done the math. Jack, approximately 10% of YouTube channels get the like button smashed, and approximately 2% of subscribers leave comments on videos, generally speaking. AO dropping them, like, serious bombs there as well, like, statistics. Love it, AO. DCL hat-trick and 4-0 Leeds this weekend. Roller Blunt not fucking about. Get up, my lad. fucking uppercut. That's a fucking 1, 2, 3, innit, my old mush? Look like that, what's that fucking idiot? Joe Wayman thought he were a real guy, that guy. Can't remember his name, but he's a fucking idiot online. He's clearly having everybody on. Anyone with the nail piss apparatus for getting off the drunk driving thingy? Just refuse the test. Just fuck them off. They can't make you take a test, and they can't. If you know you're pissed up, I mean, I don't condone drink driving. If you know you're pissed up, just refuse the test, and then get arrested, and then refuse the blood test. They can't pin you down and make you do it. And then when you wake up in the morning, you know, just refuse the test. Refuse the test. They'll keep you there. You'll get done for something else, but you won't lose your license. That'll be my suggestion. Too many questions, Jack, but Doll was blown up, ready for action. I aged 5 years that day. I assumed they wouldn't watch. They get you. They get old here, Roger Slick. My man MVG, you never fucking back out. You never apologise for being drunk. It blows my mind that Richard E. Grant is a teetotaler. What's a teetotaler? A teetotaler is a practice of voluntary abstaining from the consumption of alcohol. A person who practices... Oh, teetotal. See, if you'd have not put the Taylor in there, MVG, I'd have been in. It's easy on this chat, though. You don't get ignored. No one really gets offended. Can just chill, have double a doobie chat shite. You know it, Roller Blunt. I can now hear myself, to be fair. She's in. She'll get the... Here we go. Nikita, love. I can hear it next door, love. Do you want to turn volume down, love? Will it slow it down? No, it won't. Uncle Monty, be careful, he's around me. Cake, as in like batty cake? Ming. When Stephen Fry was 17, he was jailed for 3 months for credit card fraud. Was he? He spent 3 months in Puckle Church Prison near Bristol for credit card fraud. Well, I didn't like him before, so I'm on his side now. I'm up for it now. Now Nikita loves in. There'll be no more sexy ladies on playing guitar and minge action. Now Nikita loves in building. Whenever anyone squares up to me in a pub, does that mean, as in I have a heart condition for you though, MVG? It's just I'm in love with you, mate. I do think that stops the whole thing. Take it easy, Brett. Appreciate you, man. I need a piss so bad. I need a piss so bad. Me and Julie are coming up for the weekend before Brighton. Why? Well, don't worry about that though, War Piglet. Do let me know though for once when you're coming up, and we'll come out for a beer, my brother. Beauty, they say. Oh, Roller Blunt. Get up, Roller. You're a legend, mate. Shout out to Roller Blunt. Shout out to Mimi. I'm gonna have to go for a piss, boys. Give me a minute here. Go for a quick piss. We'll get another beer. And do another half an hour. You know what's coming here. Yo, yeah. One of a kind, one at a time. Only gotta get a gun on my mind. I need a piss. City
sublime. I'm trying to find the rest of my mind. It's been defined as being benign, but I ain't got time, it's hard to find. I'm sitting in line, I'm hitting my child. Yo, yeah. One of a kind, one at a time. Only gotta get a gun on my mind. Hitting my grind, city sublime. I'm trying to find the rest of my mind. It's been defined as being benign, but I ain't got time, it's hard to find. I'm sitting in line, I'm hitting my chime. I'm on the decline, I'm up for the climb. I'm rapping for rappers that never get mine. Rapping for rappers that never get wise. Rapping for rappers that nothing but lie. Rapping for rappers that snap on the spies. Rapping for rappers that clap on the mice. Rapping for rappers that rap at the skies. Clapping for rappers to pass the time. Chopping at rappers that never get wide. I'm hacking at rappers, I'm snapping the spine. Rapping at rappers, I'm rapping the mind. Slapping the slappers that follow behind. I've gathered them others, I've mastered the mind. I'm one of them kind of finds, a mighty fine kind of guy. I'm fine as wine. I've got too much fucking time, but before I'm up I'll shine. I'm about to find, I'm out to dine and fight with Pennywise. And I quick apologise if it's easy, write my lines. It's just a line, but it's my time. Hit my main high. Yo, I'd like to die before I'm circumcised. Nothing but living in fear, kicking a coffin but never to cheer. Giving them something that's ever so rare. Sniffing a pussy, they're putting in here. We're living a pussy, they're cutting it clear. Living for nothing but finding a beer. Thinking of stopping but never been near. Drinking be popping up why I'm here. Sticking and swapping, I'll never be dropping. I'm having a coffee, I'll never be coughing. I'm ticking, I'm talking, I'm wide awake. Hitting a profit, you're taking a bit. Getting a profit, let's make a break. Getting a brothel, let's make a tip. Create the story, make a day. Get to glory, then we'll play. I saw you looking. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Papa, do you hear me? Why you stay so frisky? Mama, do you hear me? Papa, stay so frisky. Oh, I've drunk it, haven't I? Thought I had a bit left. Luckily we got a fucking brand new fucking luckily we got a fucking brand new fucking luckily we got a fucking Jimmy the Chin Yeats up. A wide on. That's copying Lois from Family Guy. Wide on, we look at unrare. Rare that I don't know the Family Guy quote, to be fair, RPM. Something I do watch. I am still here and I'm nearly 60 but still feel 30, pal. Lovely stuff, Richard. So why would you feel any other way, my brother? And this age is just a number, it's not. Your mind, it's your mind, mate. It's your mind that keeps you young. Getting old is getting moody and getting like raggy, and it's not the aging. Age is obviously just a number, but you could be fucking 23 and old as sin. You know, moody and like, oh, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you, man? What's happened to you? Some of my mates that are my age are like 12, not 12. Maybe that's a bit too young, but like 20, like good fun. And I don't just mean like, you know, just dumb. Not about being daft. Everybody's daft when they're 20 out there. But then my point being is when you're 20, you have an excuse to do whatever you want all the time. When you're 30, you have less of an excuse to do what you want all the time. But while you're doing what you want, you can still, or when you're not doing what you want, when you're a bit bored at work or whatever, or when you sat in a fucking van for 9 hours because you broke down at services, you don't have to be moody to the woman in the services or, you know, funny with the guy that, you know, barges past you a bit. You just think, well, fuck it, no, I remain 20 and having no worries. You don't need to become 60.
You don't need to be 70. You don't need like, because also that then alters when you get like fucking. It's very rare you meet like a 78-year-old moody guy, innit? Once you get to like 78, you like go through. I once saw my mum this is really random, but when you're like 1 to, I don't know, 7, you don't know how to fall over. And then when you're between 7 and 15, you get better at falling over. When you're 15 to 27, you can fall over and you never hurt yourself. 27 onwards, you're in agony every single time you fall over. So what is it? So you like relearn, like, you know, you relearn, you become a baby again. Do you know what I mean? 27 to 35 hurts a bit more when you fall over. 35 to 45 hurts a bit more. But you forget to fall over when you're 45. And now you're in deck and you're like, you can't break your fall. So it's just literally, you know, it's a mindset, big man. If Greengrass fell over, I think he'd end up in a coma. And it rhymes. Yes, Peter White, thumb each other, and you know it, Ming. We started here and we'll finish here. I'm 66 and an international renowned content creator. You will still be doing Leeds and music when you are my age. If I'm still doing this at 66, 78, honestly, I don't know. There's no Voldemorts around here. Wide on is from the 90s, 78 happy, and my mate said it all the time. Wide on? What's wide on? That like widescreen, sexy TV? How old are you, Mingy? You're not 66, are you, Mingy? Jack, you're going to get that site up and try do the fixtures. See how we think we might be looking. We've done the next 3 fixtures, haven't we? Roller Blunt. Have we not fucking? I thought we'd done them. Let me check one's notes here. We've done the next 3 fixtures. We're up to. We don't have to reconvene until Man United away. We thought we'd get 6 points from next 3 games, and we've currently got 1. So in my mind, we can only do better now, because if we, beat Brentford, beat Man U, we get 7. That'd be harsh. $78. Make up for it this side, mate. Make up for it this side, my brother. Jack's the original genuine Leeds therapy. It was all created after me. I was one of the OGs, Roger Slicker. Then all dick slaps came in and started giving it all big and like pretending they're all nice blokes. But I was one of the OGs, genuinely. And then everybody came on and started telling you like everything you wanted to hear, or being like really like negative about everything, aggressive and like passive aggressive though, where they didn't actually tell you what they think. They're just bitching and moaning about everything that happened every week. Good lad, Luke. Appreciate it, man. 90s is the best year, mate. 90s, baby. Yes, Mark Bradley, fear not, my brother. No, what's up, mate? Ain't nobody down round here. If you don't know by now, you never knew. Nikita Love's in the building. I feel all self-conscious now. I know Nikita Love's in the chat. Should be all right, man. Fear not, MVG. Fear not. It's a nervous time. Is that why comments have slowed down, boys? Are you all in a panic? She's still Steve. Can you imagine? Yes, Luke. I wish she was. To be fair, it wouldn't surprise me deep down. If, you can't trust him, can you? Mark, you've missed the barrage of super chats. Yes, indeed, Mark. So you stay loose. Stay loose, my man. That would really be a plot twist, Luke. Yeah, I know. We've gone from blaming MVG for having the burner accounts to poor Nikita Love. Sexy ladies playing guitars. Try Poison Ivy. The Cramps. Poison Ivy. The Cramps. Sexy lady, I'm going to put at the end. Fucking hell, there's a Virgin on... Do I need to put Sexy Lady in? This is... I don't know if I can upload these. What's that? What's the original? Did I get it right with this one? I was a real scan here. Yes, Richard Todd, you know it, mate. Take it easy, Richard Todd. Appreciate you, man. Richard getting the love he deserves. I forgot I'd even done the Timberlake thing. Timberlake. Mark Bradley, I'd say Roger Sicker goes 47. I'm going to go around 40. I'm going to say 40. I'm going to say 44 myself. Very profound for a young man, but I agree. Age is mentality. I know boring old farts a lot younger than me. That's what I mean, RPM, 100%. I know people literally 28 and I just think, oh, fucking hell, man. And it's not, I don't just mean everybody goes, oh, what you on about, like, don't booze, or you're on about getting on piss. Like, no, I don't mean that. I just mean, like, what is wrong with you, man? Stop being so fucking moody about everything. Stop it. I'm almost 50, but I feel like 82 in my back issues. Well, that's different as well, Cletus. But in the mind, you know, my back's 50. My fucking knees after football's 55. But the brain you know, and I don't mean in terms of power. I mean in terms of, like, you know, I just don't... my biggest fear, boys, Bob and Mimi, is having been a moody old bastard. I don't want to be moody. And you do get moodier as you get older, I'm aware. But I don't want to be a fucking moody old man. I couldn't think about worse. I get nervous whenever anyone asks me to guess their age. Always feels like a trap. It does in person, MVG. However, you're in a safe space here because this is all online woof, innit? 10, no. 20, yes. 200. Get up. Yes, Dragon PJ, love it, mate. LUFC 4-0. 4-1, fuck it. I said 4-0, but I agree regardless. Let's have it. Appreciate you, brother. Young guy talking about older folk is like Charles Manson talking about babysitting. SST, well, Charles Manson wasn't a paedophile, though, were he? Charles Manson was just that fucking mental guy that run the cult, wasn't he? Should we get Charles Manson up in there? There's a bit of a conspiracy about... Well, no, I'm not saying... I'm certainly not saying he's a good guy, but there's a conspiracy about Charles Manson, isn't there, where it's all a bit of I don't know, like some weird shit going on, like, even before him. That's not Charles Manson, that's Charles Manson. He ended up with fucking Nazi tattoo on his head and locked, didn't he, like... Yes, Mackie MacB. What's good, my man? You a Charles Manson lover? What did you do pre-COVID, Jack, apart from rap? I used to teach kids how to not be like Charles Manson. Basically, kids that were like on the verge of being Charles Manson, I used to teach how to not be like him. And how to be more like either Jimmy the Chin, the Silks, Hummer, or like this chick. Or just your general rug lover. Proper repeating yourself, chat. What time do you get home after breakdown? Breakdown, Mark Bradley. From DJing. It only takes me fucking Well, to be fair, it's a bit of a journey away from where I work, but do you remember people that used to do that with pens? I know it's like a pencil thing. I'm gonna take Nikita to IKEA, and I'm gonna get a pencil round back at here and see how long that lasts before she goes, check that fucking pencil from back of your ear. Never ask people age, nothing good can come from it. I agree. Ming, one of my best mates, James, does this thing where, like, if anybody talks to him, any chick talks to him, he goes like, he says, oh, how old? And he's like, how old do you think I am? When they say, how old do you think I am? I think, what? Who do you think you are here? I can't handle it. I'm 33 in 6 days and I fall over. It's not too bad. But if I sit on the floor for too long, my knees know about it. Yes, Mimi, that is an action, to be fair. If I have to be in... even if I bend down, like if I'm like... If I sit on my ankle... Well, I can't sit on my ankles, actually. But if I'm down on my knees, on the ankle, I'm struggling to get up. Everybody says to me, oh, like, with football, like six-a-side and that, 'cause I'm really fucking, like, stiff, unsexually. Like, I'm stiff. Like, I hurt. And they're all like, oh, you need to do, like, a bit of this. And it's like, as soon as I open up a bit, like, do a bit, I don't do yoga. But, you know, they all suggest, like, a bit of yoga or whatever. And I'm like, well, if I stretch, though, I sort of know where my body's at. So I just sort of ride it out, do you know what I mean? And I give it its allowance. If I start fucking stretching and stuff, I'll just hurt myself. Like, then I'll go play footy or, you know, I could pull a muscle fucking getting out of a van. Rap with a silent C. All for a musical interlude while you go knock one out. But geez, switch it up, kid. What do you mean? I married her. A girl asked me to guess her age, and I was stupid enough / pressured enough to do so. I guessed her exact age, and she was so relieved I didn't go any higher. This is it, MVG. It's a dangerous thing. Because chicks don't know what they want anyway, so you say something lower and they're fucking fuming. You say something higher and they're livid. Can't win. Poison Ivy is the lady, not a song. Is that what I didn't really find out? I mean, I flicked through many options. Brocken. We deliberately misspelled Mong. You're deliberately misspelling your Mong. Not your Mong. That's taking the joke too far, innit? Wayne's World, party on, excellent. What a fucking mint film that was, ST. The Cramps. This is why monetization's fucking whack. I'd be up for whacking a bit of Cramps on. If Google does not come straight in with Poison Ivy the Cramps, then I have to tell you God is dead. I've had a good look, to be fair. I think this is the Cramps lady, isn't it? I've cut the guy out of this as well. RPM. For your pleasure. It does that to me every fucking time. You mastered the rapping technique. What are you like at tongue twisters? Pleasant Plucker's son will do for starters. You have to Google the riddle. A Pleasant Plucker's son. I'm not going to be able... It's also the wrong time for me to... The thing is with this don't work, Roger, because I don't know it. So what people actually fall over with this is because they don't know it. So people would say, like, oh, like, I can't say that as fast as you can say it, whatever. It's like, well, because you don't know the words. So let me learn this. This is actually something, if I can be asked to do, Roger Slicker, I'll learn. And then I will hit you up next week with it. I'll just say it. But the thing is, I'm not a pleasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. See, I've just said for a start, but I've had a drink now. I'm not a pleasant plucker. I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's mate. And I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. I'm not a peasant plucker, I'm the pleasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant pluckers come. So I truly believe if you learn that, it won't fuck you up. The only reason it fucks you up is because you don't know it. And nobody knows. I mean, everybody knows that. But not, you don't actually know. You haven't actually. I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. Honestly, I don't think your tongue won't trip up the more you learn it. Because people will, if you learn that, I promise you, you'll be fine. Like, properly learn it there. And not like going, oh, it's tripped me up. Like, you're bound to get tripped up. Every time I say it the first time, it trips me up. I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. The more you learn, I know I'm not going 100 mile an hour there, but I'm going relatively fast. I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. As long as you learn it like in a routine, you'll be able to boss it. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, dude, learn it. Go to the pub and go, well, and bring it up and go, well, have you heard about that? And bring up a different thing and go, well, can you do the pheasant plucker one? And go, well, I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. And you get faster and faster at it because you learn it. The only reason it trips you up is because you don't know it, mate. Go slow, pick every little bit up as you go, and then you can be like, flipping the rhythm, I want to be winning, I want to be bigger than minimum, 1 in a million, whapping a women whenever they're willing, I want to be in them, you want to be with them. The only reason I can do that when I've had 8 beers is because I know it off by heart, and I'm not saying it. Your brain doesn't actually go through saying it. Your brain doesn't worry about saying it. Your brain, when you talk, you don't worry about speaking, do you? So when you know something off by heart, your brain's just doing it. It's just muscle memory. Do you feel me? There's 60 seconds in a minute, but you never really want to be in it. It's whatever the weather and whether or not you want to be within it. If I said you to do that, you'd be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But if you learn it, you won't have a problem with it. And your pussy do the dogs. Is that a Cramps tune, I presume, Mr. Peter White? And you know it, Mingy, and you know it. Fuck therapy. I hope you bring that energy to his though. I'm gonna go see the energy other channels get every now and again. You know, I'm gonna call you boys out for shithousery. To be honest, I'm gonna go and get you. I'm gonna go have a look every now and again when I can be asked on these dickheads channels, and I'm gonna go like, let's have a look, and then you'll all be like, fucking. I got a B-day approaching. I was 21 5 minutes ago. What the fuck happened? When's your B-day, Mr. Warpig? Let's have it happen. Just that mental guy who ran a cult. Perfect babysitter material. I'm certainly not. I'm certainly not suggesting MVG we start knocking about with him. I'm not suggesting that. No, I am not. But is he all bad? That's all I'm saying. I mean, he looks bad. He looks like he needs Hovel. Take it easy, Joe. Take it easy, man. Yes, Mark Bradley. I've got him in my van, mate. Get any of them in my van. There's only Jimmy the Chin, really, that I wouldn't want in my van. I'd have all these in van. I'd have him in van just for a chat. To be fair, I'd have Jimmy the Chin in van just for a chat. Come on. Release the hound, Mark. Is this is Charlie's kids? Yeah, I know. The Manson family. I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pleasant fucker comes. See, I fucked it up then. That's because I was reading your version, Luke. The old fellow was asked to guess this woman's age. He took off 10 years. She was so disappointed because he was still 15 years out. We all roared when we heard the story. Roars of laughter. Take it easy, mate. I didn't realise Mimi were going. Have I missed that? 63, Mark Bradley. Fucking met most of it, me old whippersnapper, says Ming. Love it, mate. We need to make some plans up in this. Oh, perfect, brother. Perfect scenario, mate. Off to Swiss with me, lass. Love it, mate. Love it. These are a killer as your age, but fuck's sake, kids mine never went till I was 60. That was when I started needing to use a ladder at the back of my truck. 78. Nobody do it how he does it. Luke game for a laugh. Has Jack got a red lorry, a yellow lorry? That's one you can't learn, in fairness. That is a tongue twister. Oh, the coasters. It's changed now. No, Jaggy Babs, but I reckon we can get into Europe. So fuck 'em. Hazarding a guess, I reckon we can get into Europe. Amy still needs to get me this fucking invite, doesn't she? Did you know the Cramps chat? Freaking awesome live. Not so good now, everyone, but Ivy is dead. It's never helps, does it, to be fair, when they all drop and they're all dead. What's been Mimi's birthday? You what? Have I completely missed the fucking boat here? What's going on here, Mimi? What's occurring here? Oh, fucking hell! And I dropped a bollock there in 33 days, right? Oh no, in 6 days. Yeah, I've read it out myself. We'll do something special, though, Mimi. Fear not. Fear not. We need to get these dates confirmed, though, don't we, Roller Blunt? I've lost where I am now because I've flown back too far here. It's probably for the best, Mimi. I'm sure you got better things to be doing on your birthday. With Iran war prevalent in America, most are interested in missing 84-year-old Nancy. I've no idea what that means, Roger Slicker. I appreciate you, man, but I've fucking no idea what that means. You'll be sorely missed, Mimi. Can't do it. We'll do a Wednesday shout out, won't we? Get your ovalness out and be proud, mate. Yes, Mimi. Take it easy, Peter White. I'm out of here as well now, to be fair, boys. I'm fucked. Batteries dying in the wings. Yes, War Piglet, fear not. Yes, Mingy. Really, SST. They do, man. They'll float about, mate, and they do right. They've every right to go over there. I don't want them not to be over there. Genuinely. I didn't midger, but he put a pop litty. Leeds creators, him and some fat dude. What? If I've not had 10 beers, I reckon I'll be alright here. I fucking don't know what's going on. White lorry, yellow lorry, like mine, but obviously smaller. This is a young one. Joe's once himself a Leeds creator. It's like after 30,000 subscribers, it all goes to their heads. Don't be a pleb like them lot one day, Jack. Fear not, Mimi. I ain't gonna buy all my subscribers, so because there's no way on God's earth there's any channel on the YouTube earth that is a fan channel and has more subscribers than Leeds United. How can that possibly be the case? When we are universally, when we are global club, supported all around the world, and a guy that reads the news gets 8,000 players a day or whatever it is, and has more subscribers than the actual football club. Let that wash, Mimi. It just don't make any sense. I know he buys all his subscribers, and I'm done with it now. I'm bored of it. Get weird text off him all the time. So appreciate you, Mimi. Mingy. Mark Bradley. Fucking hell. Get up, Mark Bradley. Where are you going? Where are you going, man? Ming, stop. Stop now. Got no when to say when, my brother. Appreciate every which one of you guys. I'm fearful. Get them likes up, yes, Roller Blunt. Try and reach 100, don't we? Never achieve it. But we've got some fucking absolute West Coast warlords in the building, haven't we? Switzerland, my man. No, you just said that to be fair, aren't you, Mark Bradley? Apologies. Can't fucking remember what happened yesterday, or I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago, to be fair, but fucking tough luck, fuck it. Appreciate you, E9, the wings. 78 RPM. Shouts to Hummers11, all boxed up. MVG, Hummers11, several Hummers11. Hummers11 crazy tonight. As you're all crazy all the time. There's no hierarchy. Shout out to Roly Poly Paul. Shout out to Voldemort. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to fucking, I don't know, anybody else. Shout out to War Piglet, Julie Neary, Ming, Roger Slicker for the first ever super chat I've ever seen, but he did buy me a few gram reservers, which is, you know, sensational. I forgot who I've even said here. Roller Blunt, Mimi, Mark Bradley, my man Mingy, Mr. White Snake, Roger Slick, MVG, stop it, man. Mark Bradley, fucking, come on, dude. Stop it. You're a fucking ledge, mate. Oh, thank you for that, Mark. It was the worst day of my... No, was it bollocks the worst day of my life? It was fucking horrendous. I wasn't actually going to upload out, and I just thought, because I had no signal. I thought, do you know, I actually thought, I'll just go live. Do you know what I mean? I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just go live and, like, just have a chat. And then it dawned on me, I can't go live because there's absolutely zero signal. That video, I think I shot at 7:15 or whatever I kept saying, and it didn't get uploaded till about 8 or something. This is how sad it got, boys. I had fuck all to do, so I was pottering around the car park to find where the best signal was, and I actually found the spot where the best signal was, but it was freezing out there at that point. At that point, it was, you know, because it was red hot through there, the hottest day on fucking whatever, and I'm thinking I'm enjoying this, and then it started to get cold, and I thought, this is actually, it's fucking cold. So I don't remember that, Roger Slick, but shout out to Mark Bradley. Mimi, I'm out of here, guys. I finished my beer with, because I nearly didn't finish it with you then, and I always adamant that I'm finishing my beer with, because, you know, it's, you don't go home from pub, dear. It's what do you remember the Thursday night, how they started? The Thursday night was all about is it Dragon BJ's birthday? Why is it everybody's birthday like now? Is it Dragon BJ's birthday? Gito, I'm gonna on belated birthday tomorrow, Dragon BJ. Belated birthday. My dude, man. It's just turned to fucking for yesterday, mate. Appreciate you. Take it easy, everybody. Down the hatchet. My cat's pining for me. Oh, you see, I was 65. I thought, honestly, when I saw the text yellow goal, I thought that was like a fucking, you know, when you're trying to like do the emojis or whatever. That's how fucking, honestly. That's what I mean. But these don't happen in my bedroom, do they? That's why it's all good. Down the hatchet, gang. Take it easy, everybody. Dragon BJ, happy birthday for yesterday, brother. You get a shout out tomorrow on the ship vid. Get up. RPM strikes again. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to every which one of you. Thank you, Mark Bradley, for the crazy super chats. Hummers for super chats. Ming for the summer chats. Summer chats. Roller Blunt. Legend, mate. It's crazy to me, this stuff. Hummers. All boxed up. Appreciate you. SST. I'm out of here. I'm off for some munching, glad, but I might go for a walk to the shop. Even though it shuts in 7 minutes. In a bit. Cheers, Roger. Cheers, Mingy. Cheers, Mimi. Cheers, Enar in the wings. Nobody do it how he does it. Happy shout out. Happy birthday, rather, not happy shout out. Happy birthday to Dragon BJ. Dragon, not Bragan. I'm off. Take it easy, Luke, my man. You're a legend, mate. You know it. Fucking win on Saturday. No fucking about it.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is.
Boom.